Mia what the
Abusia for ma good evening ni akwa baba GYASO media so we're live on OK 101.7 FM. Unim say do Monday any Wednesday new media na just say Nana Hima Tutujegu the first. AKA Vim Lady AFIA POKUAA AKA Kwabere Comfort AKA Media Mihua Agotokam AKA Media I don't care if it's NDC MPP Ghana first and now what you can. You can call me any names. If you're MPP, if you're NDC, I don't give a damn because I know any chia my salary. My salary if you despite all. Doctor or say me despite. But also the chia tax through do no chia. No the can chia salary any as your kweduma. Enti onu kra oni one man we go leave. Ti asem ni ye. Enti ye mfa ho say ho comment say the obefa no. Because journalists be o Ghana bia ya mani din say ni say ne akwakosi threat ni ade so but said it Ghana must go on whether NDC na ti akonya so MPP na ti akonya so say you do Ghana you be do Singapore Malaysia Korea Dubai because they are no better than Ghana enuti and article 71 S Gracia de patro kai hashtag no hashtag say no to S Gracia I was say de vim a continuous adie no we must not relent my nyaya no nkodi e bi akwai sa trending then Moisha na hwan forget ya no Moisha de no mfa taxes so should be fine so for na bon paya ma no what you say and na da ni abofo emfa ho private people omu use taxes no mo de o madwuma so for obi edi wo use tax money but your family no mienu tax money ho I good consolidated account mu I did tria S Gracia 4 years bia ya dey talk as mienu ama minister bia council of state members no be busam say na council of state for no adwuma ben porte no omo ye nam say they advise the president whether or not advise the president once in a year 2 in a year 3 times in a year and whether or not president they take advice no or not we don't even know and so menu mienu tax ye po ya kan article 71 last Monday no say it should be charged on the consolidated fund. Yet ya unim say ya beto to port duties ni adiem because anyama omo the new taxes be levies ni ade be ishem and e bi also omo pagya na omo the cost because government has to raise revenue. Na revenue na ye raise no e bi so na ye dey kwa kwache because some ministers cars here ye kwa kwache e taxes no, they don't pay, government absorbs it. Inti patriotie ni e pa men forget hashtag ne da hashtag say no to S Gracia. NDC Chia under President Rawlings. MPP Chia under President Kufuor. NDC Chia under Professor Mills. Professor Mills is one person. Ono ankasa ka se nkontua. And so ano kra because of the constitutional provision. Our constitution no merry go round the say chiro ba obetria, but at least Professor Mills he showed commitment say he wants to cancel it. He wants to do something about it and reduce it. Menu mienu ka say ya pay nu abema call it parliament ni chairman of the finance committee. Na any chairman of the finance committee akasa because they see information right now. Just a finance committee or parliament they akwa to parliament nyina anim say. Omo recommendation say yentwa S Gracia because Ghana for dwa. Emom tio MPCC yentwom 2024 say de emo omonye cars no. Yemo omonye no muntwi na 2024 ni etwom na no kwana si etwom a ye san be boka bio o se e kan ye be bo ni say de ye ma MPs kra ntua 40% of the loan o say de 100% ni nyina aban e na e ba be fa tax no na aban de a o ba be fa tax ne say aban na e ba be to say ministers na o mto say no o mu nyina o mu ka aban na e fa o mu dan bungalow aban na e fa ensu o mbenom aban gini su o mbenom aban pound better so aban body gas aban made your ben omaduane aban security obeya aban de obetwitwa ne grass aban de obebi panifie aban de oben one aduane aban omo panu so bi it is a Ghana for say omo pay MPs loan dia ene na omo so asem omo kan say ene na omo nyina de omo bejim papa nyehwe abone nyehwe omo de omo bejim na omo ma ka ba no bia nso so ene ne ho akere no but this is why I ne ya the lawyer for kukuda makasie mienu abetena studio say omunche mu say article 71 no ya ba da yi eti ana just media ya ba the agenda ba ko nanam o the agenda is we want to remove article 71 from the constitution ya ba da ne yi because we will no longer be slaves to Article 71. In fact, the Constitution is supposed to empower us. As I say, Ghana Constitution, a developing Ghana, not Chama Sungana ni GYASO. The Constitution is not supposed to make us poor. But the Article 71, it is making us poor. That is why I may say, don't forget the hashtag. Hashtag say no. Say no to EGYASO. Yentina ho. Na Ghana for teacher for pension, 40 years of working. 40 years of working. Na ogusu rented dying. As I say, 50 by 100, 70 crony be. Dan campus wakonyanta abodan kra mo de asiso. Na so obi ababe MP. No de ana minister MPs nimpo de mo nya MPs no. Omo Christ, I pity for them because MPs ni ye adwuma fi akra no Chris Cross no ko say no but say. Na ministers no. Omo de ane so omo je fans we yi ase. Na ya manuvo no matches. Any ade me see that is where my issue is. Say no to the EGYASO. Say a big and a huge and a mighty no to the EGYASO. We can no longer continue to pay money to Ghana and penny for. We can't. But all your Ghana ya man semi here munamunjai social media care concern muti YouTube and kwana mo hen pacho. Minim say tension wo but yesi kasem no so here. When and kroma muta no nka self government now. Where there self save the constitution now. This is the time to save the constitution. Ye the whole Article 71 no. Akwa ni susu collection. 4 years be to susu. Near the ama ministers yakodi. Near the ama council of state for akodi. Make us only me 86 ministers. Ye talk us to amo be 172 for the 86 ministers. Council of state members 31. Ye talk us to amo munyina 62. What the kind 172 na ya he. Ye cross it 200 cars and ye to know. And some presidential staffers omo amugu jubilee no. Omo need portfolio. Omo contest election bia President Penasami amani post. Yes, we chief of staff. Or ye wan or no paper form or jubilee. Or no a tea or jubilee. Or no san kwai or jubilee. Omo nyina ni aped adwuma mo no omo nyina mo cars akese. 2 years near auction car near the amano no agya kodi. No a tree. Now wo ye adwuma oboso kan ya de bia wo cry the otu Uber. Okada na no me amenia me boy ye first say kwaku Okada what is the fia ye bre Okada fo nya dwuma police fo so chechien Okada kakra obeye no na san ya asem da benda na obenye sika koto first say Uber kai nketinketi matrix nimne ade uko clear matrix kra wo port a would you to went to akra na nya 20,000 duty 20,000 ya de achokra na 17,000 duty 17,000. Na say mini abema Dr. Jekum di be free China Ghana for mom de Uber. 18,000 duty no mutua. Na minister ka ya de ba ono ya man tax exemption. On tua duty na me no mienu tua port no. Bre na ye bre no mfa mu bi. Ono kra port no kra nko ye be kwa akokle na ye de ama no. Aban betua freight. Aban betua ni na ne age cars be ye 500 ni abane a cha momo. Because in Kabuta who say since Ghana started democracy under 1992, MPs cars in the Omo bar from 1997. Ye check cars no way. Minu mienu ni ye yusu kasa. Car na ya kotoko no home second hand o. Ye send to me yusu no be 15 years. Uyo asan de amoba. And asan de taxi. Me one ministers dey brand new tier rubber. O yusu no 2 years ya no ma sheda nyi o se. Dada. Dada no ma ubuza no aboni tinko ni yakọ oxiama no Jaguar pa Lexus 4x4 V8 4x4 pa ni oxiama minister yes 20,000 25 Ghana animal farm be ni yakọ kan mo se me yanka yakọ kan mo se me yanka na mo so mo bre na mo bre chen Ghana for yanam form mo bre chen Ghana for ye fa Uber ni Okada no mo brechen Ghana for ton ice water ye nam POKUAA interchange ba on san for the vema kosi so ye hia daily bread ye bedie kakra keke boys ya omuton A1 bread ni ade hwe Hussein Bolt mirika 100 meters o mukọ ansa no manya sales o musa akoma no o mato edinkra pai ice water 1 cedi je say ice nie no asan abone hone wan we obeba abre wan wanya throat cancer because wa bone hone no de ka ice Yanum the end, you know, I see you. Ya done you almost arrested by force. Musumu kotena parliament. Yeah. Ya chairs gas and you are manano crucial veggie. NDC penny and a chairman of finance committee. You see, Omunya aware of the EFSA first lady sikan. Oh boy, Munya aware that boy. Yeah, the whole report, Professor Bedu committee report to parliament. Now NDC MPs, MPs, ministers, Momo as gash them to amubi a honor and one no more die. Yeah, approve them. And then I say my banner must home. The last parliament now approve and MPP for one majority. And NDC former minority. Na you see a opposition NDC formu yemu ye juma pa. Mu scrutinize asenke behu. Ba mu de wo mu de mu kwache amomodi. Mo say na first lady for na asem na expose mu. I expose mu say kana na mo ye ho. Say minority or majority o kana na mo te parliament o amoye. Eti na critical issues. Ya no memenda e wo UTV be na de jaso. She. O dwene Ghana ho a na wutie. Nya wo pen se hunu ne ense huo ne cha na patrol. This show is not for you. This show is about those who want to protect the tax money. Me say hashtag say no to EGYASO. Enya sa ne anyi NDC buy 100 times on beje. MPP buy 100 times on beje. Minu mienu so 100 times ye betena asase so e kombe die wo hia be kuyen ye ma be bre. Because I scan ye betimi de akoye site schools be de ho. Na mo de mo tia. Mo ma mo ntena wono mo na adam say NDC ne MPP issue. We must save Ghana now. Na say scan ye di factory ye de koye va akoyi ekura wotema. Boys benya adwuma ye. Ana shoe factory esi eyi mama mo ye sen ko mo renovate wo de se Kumasi nkebe ye. Ana eku juice. Enke esi eku juice ba akwa ka ho kra nke no so be ye. We ye jaso patcho ma o mehu hian. Ghana man eye woro ene media. Dwene o mahi menka se o mfa ho. Wo obejai eyi jaso tie. O kohwe de obi bes yin senkwa akire no o nwene Ghana ho. If you don't watch jaso and if you don't listen to jaso u kotiense hunu obi babu boni nsem o nwene Ghana ho. If you don't go and listen to comedy, we are about your taxes because I dear betche no u be hwe comedy now na betie comedy na na Ghana rose na gota de aye manhole no twen na twen ye nya size gashes ke anka POKUAA si nke betimi esi be 10 ye betimi esi be 10 ke betimi de atete Ghana taxes so a wo ne ma ba nka wo so benya kakra mo waterfree na ye bre boys ye gu ka akwa ho traffic light bi obedu obia ye paper window windscreen mu by 4 say adwuma ni hontia adwuma ho na nka eyi ekumfi juice ebi wo ewie bia region bia mu na boys nyina ye adwuma nka ho na so oba begina wiaso 8 hours mi hu boys bi kra na ye ya 8 hours no gina wiaso ma no omo so ne ma baby wo na no mu sister bi asa me nkwala brema na me ton body no waso ne ma okehire na ma omo maso amo me enuti ma anya mo ma no enisi ye punish Ghana for sa. We must save this country. We must rescue this nation. We must save Ghana. Ne yero ese run kati ati o Ekufuado person smuggle ne yire. Enye Ekufuado na smuggle na enya Mahama na smuggle. Mu nyina duka daya. Mu nyina the same kojo. Ese run kati o EGYASO wajibi wa parliament da. Ene mu nyina ya mo se mu nye MPP fo mu nyina me say ye ntwam. Article 71 first kan nko boa enkola e won krase. Akwaya won krase akoko no aka entoso aka wa agogo body aka wa agogo enum ne ade kashi wa aka osampa ne ade ne enkotwe ne famra kromate no obi enso nya adwuma ne bi nya jaso ne mpacho for e wo Facebook kwa okay 101.7 FM ena wo ko YouTube so a ye wo okay 101.7 FM follow ho na wadwinche bia #say no to EGYASO say no to EGYASO ne ntwam na nya de MPs na kwatena finance committee omo so my recommendations say o ye ntwam na mo ye ntwam 2024 ne ye mo omonye Ghana nkotwi ne na 2024 de wo ma san babio da bi ye ma monye ne ye ma monye kira ya kase ebetwam de eno an ye betwam na opani kase ba ko e wo London yera Georgia noche wo se fiam support position ne pa wo ye MP abobra ansa na wa ba parliament don't come to parliament ansa na wa ba be kase ye ma car because wa obra na na say issue no other issues say trend papa was it no more car loan for MPs finance committee si entwam ne mo no krom si entwam 2024 na me ka say no ye penisa ye ntwam nne ye ntwam ochena ye ntwam every day and as spousal salary no so Eugene or see to use if I are wrong until the end and then quite my mind cry use if I are wrong. This is not our issue. Yes and chum Eugene. Yes, and trading in them. They are the my spouse, they are the my girlfriends, they are the my concubines, they are the my wives, they are the my second wives, you ain't trading in them, Bria bro. Yes, so yes, she walk grounds. Boys are bread. And I may hear Samuel could met tata and it's alcohol semuno and not better to you. Samuel could. Me and me brown no met tata nessa. Boys are bread. Not boys are bread near this cacoma ministers and first ladies near the end. The Abraham will be dada. Ya bro. Yeah, more bien fescano. A monument. Or say Rebecca Kufado present fan check. And Timamino. What the check and aqua momo was you a munu musica mom be yesu. Where's Anna be any Bununi Bacano, Jibo be yesu. Mamma isn't cofa card, Yaniscano. A buenum, Yaniscano, Yani adie. Yani adie cast near the first lady Honos Yanos Yapaciaje. Ensure near the corner Yapaciaje. Allowance now mudi cleaning near the Yapaciaje. The first lady Uba will be a office. Who and you and count opposition and about power. As the idea knows one, just by the way, Edda Midi Diagro. A friend saying, blame Parliament for presidential spouse. Oh, wait there for the first time. Minority spokesperson on finance, Kesela to force and come was it man so about Sikaya Dema first lady blame Parliament? No more approving. At first, why are they and then a bomb in some why are they kind of cry? Parliament, make a can and almost say no money and a clutch of ages on you, only on alcohol. A clutch and now only on alcohol. And cry indictment. Ya bring a whole document, man, ye. When in some baby, Nina, or him, Professor H. Pempe, constitution is the most bogus, the worst constitution in the history of Ghana. Nti I was here touching na ye kofa asem foforo na nim say e friend say print pack di GJ and wo mo ka say e friend say yera Canada Japan wakotreti ye nua be ma rasa sasare don ko ye ensentoni nti multimedia fo atwo krata de akokoma mpanifo ama mo de petition kra akokoma police fo wo ma sign de Canada Japan akokoma privileges committee so wo mo de letter ni bi command no so issue a trend pa unso betumi a chewa adwen wo say in this day and age okay so be threatening journalists ana elections ye hu say the NDC for threatening despite media journalists ye kokan obi anfa nya asem ena Canada Japan de susu asan be na journalists for susu moja wai enti asem a wo de ye bone amonka ne mo sam be threatening journalists pa de yesrem o ye nyina so ye nipa nyesa ye nya beje adwuma no na wa hwe a munya hwe entie ene mo ambe chese adwuma no obi adwuma nya betesa but threat de obi a criminal crime ni say authority no the person has a right to the lawyer for because say fair hearing and then natural justice rules no e was say apply intimate to me men ye na elections ye nya kan this for na be shi UTV and ye be shi despite media so hu ya mpem wasem ankasa ye kobu ye wo NHI eno afia na wo ha adwene dodo na me kan NHI for statement omo yi omo rate omo file ye in defense or court omo say afia POKUAA vexatious nenti o vexatious e o say abono ya eri nyina e kan yo eto afia POKUAA de no omo di matem once na akoto erasos nti e o say stop ne say de ba ochina obi mfa de nkobo journalist bi etiko ba yera amwate ne mpanifo no ade wo tag na omo ka se sa esgache monument abafa ka ho ne ade there is a pending issue kan Ghana for one asem Ghana for empen one asem kan car duty any duty ayanhwe ya efi ne ekọ next week nyama bo san be kosuru bieu enti lawyer for na ba ye ne lawyer for ne be kasa se de betimi awe ne article 71 no ye be ye free ho kra na Ghana ya free nanzana no ya the finance committee so be twetwe ko ba ye ramwate mema wa akwa ba unu nua bema samu ho ye ne abusuafo omoto ade wo aboso kan ni o kan hye no ya ade nyina
ya mi adom na ho no mu nhye da anyo sa
onza na wo kan asem bia che me fa duty any taxes a wan hwe e be kosoro in this week or next week mpacho den na akwa ba mo se wo mo de new taxes bia ba na de ho no mu increase ansa na lawyer for na ba
Wapa, my for FDKC is in Chia Ghana 24. Nititi ye Traders Advocacy Group Ghana. And wa your friends and for the assem to many. Yasama ye Kenyana ititia. Proud to COVID-19. Na uko fawo near free. Iriasia fanenya na de bagana ha. Especially any ye apply trade or Far East Asia. 20-footer container high season now cost $2,800. Now 40-footer also acquire $3,800 to $4,000. Sata na GRA custom division almost the $1,500 and a working almost freight and $2,500 about 40-footer container and a refrigerator container now you cost of for using and also $3,500.
More cost of duty for car, Diana.
For cars.
Car.
Money car. Yes, and no more. Yeah,
no, somebody shall container in bois.
Cars in be on.
Okay.
So now, I say, COVID you buy freighter 40-footer container near $3,500. So say and then $12,000 to $15,000. Of which that one you cannot.
I don't hear charges. And you know, my time, I'm casting me and young quote BB in dollars. And the other crown of $1 in dollars.
But even that one, you cannot blame any government.
Okay.
On that. Now, the ama ye say. Abras idea we see Wamanonia. Say ye tia and near my idea with 3,500. It be 15,000 near the Nemanaba. Custom division. Yeah, GRA. Now more 20-footer container and now more $1,500 and a working water my port. A beer your whole chili and your pay while you are almost 200% from $1,500 to $3,000 a 20-footer container. And $2,500 to $5,000 a 40-footer container. Refrigerator container and
almost a day and abba.
Sir, almost day to you price na akosoro e wa mansan dwaso na ye freighting na ye no kra no enya de ye permanent akwa demand and supply issue on the say no because of pandemic in versus bebre Ghana ya moye bre ya Blaster line egu ye di ye co-port na bi no so de ye no be ye university ni bi eti versus ni bebre entumi nko Far East ho. It akwa demand and supply issue ama container wan ye de.
Yera Martin to bo ansa me pese wo nya bo che na team because any o che na be ma ne ma bo nyina akosoro me eho ne hia me no because ne ma ye kofa China, Europe enom ne ade na eba na se ekosoro de ne ze Ghana for say la wo because banking sector crisis ye adwuma sei and a COVID fire so e fa kwa kwetena fie nti se ne ma bo san because any enwu preko ne enko Yanko Parliament mum era Honorable Richard Champion ye NDC MP for Bia East waka finance committee no no mka se omo recommend am parliament ye ntwa MP Scalo no honorable nwumai memo adwo honorable ho ye de
na wode wo kakọ oye bi na ya jina no
oh kafra na wo ahode kwa me fro TV so na udwane adan Adjumana doso ampa. Na finance committee mo committee na ma mo ti ntwa Carlo ni mebo a.
Afia ma me ancha na me nche watiefo nyina.
Ye dase.
Nke ne kokko ba nyina ye atema Ghana for ADMP. Se ye ma MP Carlo omo ntiase we nya buy loan no. MP ye ma wo loan tapakotoka. Bosume so a ya sa chefu waketue na no ka se kra pono e obosume nso mebo no na agreement no kra na fe na enen ana nke amode ba parliament na ko ntima nya adwuma no bosume bia na ye TMP ma TMP so bosume nsieni bosume so ya chefu waketue bosume a onse nya kan na kwa na sa che den e chefu waketue
bosume na nke de mamu aje kan ya timo from January dada
MP na ye ti o kana ni asate ti for set you. Enti no ka say MP ni nya ka MP ni nyi lo enso wa sati e ti ko ti obusu meti. Ba amanfo afi se ka lo ni akede ene di ma MP. E ho tem di die e ho ti se o kiri wa won ti ase. Tam ko fo ya mu di MP ta tembebre ko pe so ma ye MP. Tam ko fo ya ba MP ti aketu ya ti kaka beta no. Omo fa asofo ene edi ekwohwe omo koma do ekoma yie ekwo edidia eti ko twelai eto abama MP na ye ma MP ni lo so fantoka enkoye ni consensus juma o so won tiasie Minister want to Abama no Abama no Land Cruiser bako. Saluka bako. Ano de ha obia. Judiciary Abama omoka ma omufie security di dia SFO omoka. Ano de ha obia. Na 3 arms of government no enam say emrachebeja no yana for na sala atoma into no. The bia no as a target no MP no and so. It is the enough of the insult. Ya bani atemdidie no. Economy theory, no me nyanti no so I tell me majuma ka dia me taka kam de sanam dia majuma. O so man fi dia is abanka say me mama chebejo. Me free call dia is me spend almost 9 hours. Me call New York naka 1 hour na madu. Me drama 9 hours. Me three for tikonye sa juma no. No kwa ata kana kwa kire ho. Ana nya achede. Me na me to me fuwe. Me na me tie me driver car. Me na me insurance afidia. Maintenance me na me ye. It is a arrangement where na a deplorable MP so no your disposable income I ain't me complaining. No gonna force among penny that arrangement na. You see enough of the insult. About car MP so no. On fuel, on high drivers, on your maintenance, on insurance. But so MP be INT for na ketio. No company me no. The taxpayer never baka. Every day a break dinner MP na. About also federal kakra no. The cost analysis how the Ghana for them to go mute say that MP no pere. If you say Pamlocha no. Where the educated years. Only found the need refund with interest. And the MP no. There was one independent establishment here. 10,000 times 6 no the business na kwanya faso. When the yaya agreement na we going forward. MP be abantu aka no. As say wa package wo abana kwa ni ye ontima nya about for farmer no. No be the consensus juma. Onya MP bi ma ojaka na suo abaya fa ne car. Ababa sanity abaya politics no. Na tem the die ani kasachie no na no abrate. And to one recommendation that say enough of the insult here bre because we don't can people so yet till way or their tax or their contribution on the caucus, regional and national caucus or personal loan. Everyone could feel like a 2,000. Baba for this MP Jumano, I maybe a bit a long work. We have to look after a book when you can hear about to Tocano, talk to my ministers, be also no. She was a kept your motive. If you were personal, I canteen. Oh, did you or you put 4 coupon or didn't free? Yeah, you know when you're happy. As a talk, none of us won't pay where they are. Yeah, for higher arrangements now. Or mine, Papa, or Cabino. Now you're saying that Kaiti, not our phone here, never as I touch it. Yes, it's as simple as that.
But some can say, Omudiano, Moti, money take effect 2024, me boy. And also, Hank of what say, not just a way the Yenya started to take on more budget, but 2024 on front bar now I didn't say ministers in there. But no bad no more recommendation earlier that I didn't know Munyanesa. Nanka most of the young ministers, almost Munya Bisa.
I hear it to AFIA. Ya kaka, never been them to come on from. Can Isaac Lono. And silent levels. When we some no can say 7 parliament at the year 8 parliament.
Ah.
Yes. Treatment as arrangement of Holono. A dinner committee, no recommendation about I first lady for once my bum where I can answer me. I'm not now, I can't see me. No, I'm not what I don't know. Yes, such a committee to look into your environment. Yeah, the time is okay. By 7 January, no, 2021. So, if you got 2,000. No moment now, you are 1,000. If you can go to areas, multiply by 48 months. You can go to areas. I want to say, as Gasha come and be. What do you know is sorry for 48 months? After now, who can create a piano? And can be a parliament MP, minimum Katia Major. Minimum Bania India. We don't speak an official one prayer after concern to one say, or no one of the Master Committee to look into this matter. Honestly, sir, or committee, no, not a dear recommendation of the MPs now. Or then a bill from the Bogunton, no, I want to go to my say, you man. One problem may be a war.
No,
the over my MP 4 years, the Angelica, I can kill authority. Me a Kenya Zena, we are going to talk about Luso and I say, why we know. Open a report in Abanana, Joe, or another POKUAA report. We don't have to
okay.
Near passing.
Mate was your no, but nature say, sir, as a committee report, a monument committee report, when you can cry, we say details are no woman yet.
I feel say 275, no. I can't tell you, be a cat on your question, and you're not correct. Not only to reckon the phone to Oprah. But what I say,
Matthias, or by a day.
Because I'm not doing a parliament. After usher in the new parliament. Look at this parliament here, you also see. Sometimes you won't say a majority, you might be yourself, you go full, it should be court. Your first strategy by winning speakership, quantity first be a very winning speakership. And then committee at some point will be a dream. I think the first POKUAA for about I'm about the winning election. And the committee report to phone will be a year then.
Matuasi.
And 20 years, never won. On the house side, no. When you enough to issue, man, and get it for a good man said then, Abbey. And when the cat is in the political bra, all nations of follow name and no boy. If you can't utter somebody's condition of service to it or her detriment.
Exactly.
It is a part of the arrangement of the money car loan. What committee no? What's happening in 6 months, my boy? If you can't go back and tell the president, no, I'm not giving you the car, I'm going to refund the money.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I form a contract to cry here between parliament and anyone because so many are there.
Yes. And he's not performing a part of the contract. So government must also perform its part of the contract. Any bit of contract to the AFIA will be the sanctions thereof.
But honorable,
going forward from 2024, the recommendation by just 2 years. A banker come and be a Carlos then a chum. I said, no any hope you.
But honorable say no so Baba Ghana come because the ministers say Giano. Bakuphobia aji 2 cars. Maintenance abane betria petrol abane befa esaya abane bekwakoye afa ayeda dai besa man foforo bio sa can insurance ni ade nyina abane befa ni nyina I know they say no so ya because ministers ne dey no kwa nan kan kofo expect say mo as MP so mo be complain say unfair say ma free bonto way ya sa ma ministers ne dan yo ya mo mu bibia dan ya tua kan ya tua nsuo mo MP so mo nji adana nyina mo nka.
I say, I'm Juma no a sacrificial work to some extent. I get some Juma in contest. Only over the song call for 20 minutes demanding them too much. But what I say, it's not about welfare. It's about the welfare of the people. You want a regiment to more empty, so no. And the because say, who don't you want to have your pay? Who you former MP tell you more? And I'm about what to say. This is about what I say. And now part of my study, a pension scheme about parliament. On the club say 10 people 1,600. You want to need pension. Who you see elections and also coffee. I alone used to come to a drone no. Bebre in a few and almost a to a drone. When former MP be of free parliament or the primary. At least 2 months no who yet. A certain parliament. I will shop for a new cat. Our transport auto. I didn't question freedom. Many could and you are afraid, Fanny, organize the Pesica, and send a MP no, for MP for question freedom. I feel pretty sick up on the boy, I say. Pretty sick, and yes, I hear for Yinimpo, and as a back as sick.
Yeah, didn't question.
You're doing some quano, don't put it in a way that you can't hear. I'm very careful. And see me, you said me, I don't say, to say, if you are more than 50, I'm 52. I am taking my bank at my 18 to 20 years. It's at least, Yamudia, baby, I can't have some of my, your constancy, because you also not gabo, you person make it have difference, and you're making some impact. And just the kind of a brain, I'll pet, so do you now. And you get a point to make oneself. The big I'm making, you need to market you up 4 years, want to make oneself, because it's a new contract. Other acceptance from a contract, and be what to my contract. What to look for come one self?
But honorable, yeah, but honorable question was we are very important. Say, adena momunya ni money free. Na loan na ye tetemo. Mo ho aye nkofo ahinsa na ministers ni momu a omoje car ni free. Omo kra de omo sanje car simienu. Omoje bungalow, entertainment allowance, and allowance, clothing allowance. Ni nyina free no adena ni Council of State if one card asemi buy obi akra mo mudio. And so Council of State 31 omu nyina so obi age 2 cars and so free sir. And then ankofo any some MPs sir. Why bibia na? Then why what is causing that?
What as I can for maka ho.
Ay dey.
Munna mo I platform no. Munna mo what information no. Carlo you want to be man for be so ko bi ante me boa. Nka mo publish here no. And ka mo here mathematics no. Who said you say? Yes, no MPs Carlo 28 million, nipa 275. Say, MPs now, I will just no move. What the compare ministers to MPs Carlo, I said, they become home. Now, maybe a long way you war against elected members or no. How many come up for? I didn't see the year to me now, Corno. The will be a young to be to me when you speak. I can't go on. I can't come to me and me, I don't want to. No, what do you see? I office. I want to population flower. No, you might show back of office. POKUAA. But you be there, I don't general. No, I don't office.
I know they are aware. I want they do or cry chair broche.
Who they make a tell? No, yeah, you fell like to Abamano. Can no deal on the other market. Ghana for the young Canada. Yet you have some Ghana for. Yes, to me Ghana for and yet ye. And if you yes, say, yes, Husianum. Aban Tokana, Masaba Focus, Pan Tokana, my sacrificial work. What a PMP, some P and your force member.
Aye.
What a brother, you can't you be Genoa. You better for fire, you must know my no.
Honorable, the committee of Parliament as a house, or my accepting more recommendation finance, more coino.
I tell the best to keep motion. No.
Okay. Okay.
You want to be or support the cano. I said, the Jenny Dawson. And Crawford
Cracker, no, almost sending me a message. Omoka said, the Omodia Macron, Omodi Bibayamo. I know you are threat too. I don't see a threat.
I'm not quite there. 2 moments here. You must make a video. What I say,
sir?
What do you say? Like, I be MP. I will be terminal. I'm attacking me 2 times.
Hey,
what do I make a material? I won't say. Who come here? Zaka and Lankusa, some no, and I can't. But not a day, no. I mean, I'm about to go on about Juma. So it's just a more packing by the one to my Pawada. If you saw in Fiabo, Meboa.
No. And Yantia.
Look at that Lankusa, Mofa, about a boom sitting. Abraham Metibaskema, Betimasha, Mama.
Honorable, where did you? Because me say that serious and Crawford started attacking on many idea crasser just because of this car loan. And won't say a journalist for no. May Gina Monema accept part of the blame. They be a media Mr. MPs, the crowd, you better. Na ministers, any other people, no free, won't ya? Ain't na they be and they say Mr. Tema conditions of service for the ministers, but be braining for margin cost. So say because more MPs near 2 Abama Muntino and Crawford Jane what your 2 Abama no more than minister no the president to be appointed even though one contest election be a only constituency sir obi
anya na hwe nipa kakra bi na nim no afia adeche no number let me print me status as sendable mobile money aba year from the focus on numero no aso ye ma aye Bank of Ghana na ka tell them kwa na tia woje
ahe na aje
ya so ya kwa hu hia ye enti Ghana for to ba me no so we no mo pa ya si ate
okay
yesi se ya so ya boa na kwani ye na train ko na ba fu train no ya ba fu ba so so ye yin na egu
okay but by the one of last parliament na mu pay ni yes 20,000 no sa na say bi be kan ho
na 20,000 be do so kwa le do 3,000
because you better call loan every month
parliament na call loan 45 million
okay into 4,500 ko
I would tax almost 2,000
okay
one kasa ukokos over 2,500 ama national party
kokos so mutu am pam
original kokos 500
okay
Oh, I personal loan. Not also quite like 3,000. Different. I think you can know.
Asa en route 10,000 cry.
Every weekend be other coincidence.
Okay.
I don't think MPs say Yakwano. The bread to coincidence is about to have to bet your money.
Ampa.
What do you call? Yeah, I hear that none. Bakumia 1 month, I 2 million and 5 million. When the war, and it'll be about, you make sure by because you make sure when I did your channel, as well as you man.
Oh, yes.
And just yeah, but so man, and the don't kind of sign our open idea. Yeah, the proposal not to her. Yeah, yes, I need analysis, but I don't know. I want to catch and the years.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm doing one because the president, government, a bit your car, no, with your maintenance, with your insurance, with your petrol, with your the Akanaka, any of my book are more than loan.
I don't say mentality or say, can't say, you mean a mayor, abandoned by year. You can imagine the usage of the car. Yeah, there you know, I buy a boy cafe, you know, what we know who here. The total low and can national debt to whom? No, any individual loan, cano, yes, I register cano, only bank in the deem. Only you would not want to mean cano, cana council. Tobacco can I so could ya, pass over and also no.
Very serious. Very serious. But my know what's in here, your best about Honyampa, watchna. Near Baba has a committee of the whole no parliament in Yamwedia to man, I say, because this saying, because some way, some years, okay, media for no cross your boy near my public education. They say, ministers no cry, bo or mine car, MPs no. Council of State for bo man car. Office of the President for now presidency for a boka, Munina Munchi alone. Or Munya, I a training in any idea near MPs so. That kind of education, it is only fair that we give it to Ghana for a tour ban so that they will make a fair judgment. Say, why? And all but Ghana for
Council of State for no.
Almost with any alone.
I'm only 3.5 million.
Okay.
I'm here 31.
31, yes.
And I'm also just 3.5 million. Okay, agreement now. Almost I would say a market here, almost a year or market here no through NIB. Now, so much one.
Yeah, to take
a demo, no matter what take of Molo.
Into Omodiano so a mayor or Manica. Okay, into ministers. Okay, Bounabo, me Odia be a 1 year fika crowd. More time I year 1992 constitution. I didn't ban Omunia as a MPs there, the Omunchia. Now, ministers, so many are there, the Omun funny free.
Researcher, Maria, or consultant assembly, no. I want this analysis I hear in I'm the most a best time of man Boboka. I say, send the MPs in the bit here. Now, MPs are also somehow unique. Or more tenure of office. All as ministers and get my family send the other. If you have that straight and your family is in the okay, you are more Lord. Back out we are saying. Because of what and our car say, open like I don't tell them, because the road network is not that bad. Or what will the car be then? Aqua Juma, what matter be a pickup? Or be one and not already and I say, I was an offer. What matter be a pickup back? What will be a friend to be no one you can see? When you pick up your concerns, Juma, over payment away to a friend in second ended a better amount. That was the brain behind it. It's not again to say, like you never said, or Mano and Mokabi. And also started with 200 MPs. And about 230. And I never do 275. They say another commission in Suban and near Pana. You can't even or months of the them. Ever the car. Number so no quite an economy. It's about the other day, no. MPs are in charge of the first, but those who are in charge of the first, they are not being treated fairly. If you debate, well, I see a standing debate. We are here the court analysis. My God, for say, 2 arrangements, no. Every day, no man, Boboka. Cut movement if I never say a car. Or put you on flat car, no go. When you be on the car, I hear things in a breaking. Also, 50,000 Ghana cities, and the car is more. 500 million. Say about the Kabako Dada. What is the parliament? Who's the parliament is at the center or no? But you know, Christians, the fire by the I'm a packet go. I think I can't remember the woman to remove you. Because I am buying there. I did the annual care to go. Because I saw a couple here or they maintain the car. It's a beautiful arrangement way. I have 31 casa in letter members of parliament. They say they don't get to Musa. At least I'm not space. I'm out the car or pet. Now I guess I want to get a car. That's over an idea. And still I have 50 car cash the amount. Only say a arrangement say, you're more to your duty. No. Wait, Muslim pay. Now by important car. No, some will chance. Of a man keeping them. No, if I get the idea. And again, upon I decided.
You. Ono mama no ase because na wa share that to when I like a passion wo de kasa ne say wo say to me kan okra ne che Ghana fo no bie hu no kwasema e wo ade anim minya e kwa nka memenda na nka wo nkran ha na nko constituency na wa ba no wa be breaking it down my TV so sa na mo nyina hu sika because I like the breakdown now here and say MP sika 2000 20,000 kra wo de 4.5 to your car loan 2000 HR FSA insurance 2,500 500 just I like that breakdown. I heard the can say obi compared to MP compared to minister no way emu bia anya ne ka tini pay no ojo de coffee free onu kra minister no kra de some man entertainment allowance account bia ni ginisia obenum kra so won santo o santo
gardener fear o security me no ba ko tini ka ba ko tini fear
ai
kanokre
ai makani nyina o san wo ayi ne furniture kro tumi ka se mempe mon kwaje oka de ko mame ye kwaje ye tumi kwaje ma no na tumi ma no renovation
community o mo nyina se fa mo office chair
ana mo te so evo chair evo no mattress dem
mo so mattress be o mo den o SRP ya tra ma o pompu nya kunya wa na kwatena so
ai China akonwa na no na asan kwatena so mebo a
da no ko that is here we o AFIA to office ni de obi a o dia laptop ko ya tada homa bobu so untumi fan kofi
ai laptop ne ade ma mo so untumi san fan kofi o
aba tada homa bo akire
laptop ne si parliament so magnet ahoma na kwa broche so best buy ni ade bi so
ya de parliament ko to akire say ya ma unpeja ko na ude akoye mo fi
on mu here Jesus this is bad where the omugumani masepa this is not even good I say MP be fa a laptop akofie tie de ahoma som achechira bo table ho oh this is bad this we kra de enum go say in this day and the age yeah the ahoma bo MP's laptop mu are they serious na laptop you turn say na minister dey onu age laptop free age entertainment allowance dressing allowance security bed your bed so Guinness your bed no wage free wasaji V8 any saloon account free e dey call ya san man bungalow account what there is not fair it's not fair to MPs
the whole parliament can you company ho FP come to cry you say o se pia banchola ko tell the lady announce movie
for ya hono na first no mo de aduane bi ba baby ana clinic de wono mo fa ma obiem eno kwa no canteen ho mom de ntu just ojigu take away park mu now the kotena okay mekai
AFIA it is horrible we can na yanka wasem because media no me highlight answer boy amagana for who the MP to come no nya hono mo hwe
I think honorable yes we crowd but so that most mo be engage media so say me no me tena parliament as reporter ntino minim kakra benye obi anso no tena parliament obi won mo onim kra so ho enti ebeboa ma education ye nyina so ye hia education bi enye o man for nko ye nyina so ye hia education bi
mo aye o man pibi nko ka aye 3 Sunday school eno na media na ni je ho and then the whole week about this guy said send go get 300 school
how the odibem sensational news ko akire che nyansasem eno de Ghana ha no odibem honorable udika me kra me complain de bia ora mame na wase ya mame na wase ochina me amesha da hwehwe o pa moye mo table before the house na ya we bia me nda no me nyanka o ba e ba chire mu sa calculation na we ye ni nyina so that public education be conform say enye better ma MPs compared to omo maka no ne yanka no kra na obi ehu ba bia wo se ye de ntokwa no kokosi ministers ho no ne omo conditions no enti anyume mame na wase honorable mo medase
ama ya cheche ya ha mu kasa cheja na fo
medase me dey me chance akra che dem me say ministers na we should be angry at the conditions of the ministers enye MPs ne dey mo dey mo nya hwe mo bebre kra say mo san beje permission to operate your office for profit making me boa because pay no sir
you talk to committee committee of members for the office permission at all juma
but say ministers o mo nje sa permission ni bi otumi ya ne private adwuma say ye we su ka me boa we ya
MFP akwa bill Ghana Revenue Authority for bill na commissioner na kwa adwuma ma no na me di traffic mo do wa kwa ne so na mo to ke mi say di nanim no channel market traffic ni
just onu ye minister
ana commissioner for your minister mpo dia na commissioner
wa she
ana pin ami mo me kwa bill ama no de akwaji na sika tu no boto no onu mo to ke di nanim na me di traffic na pa mo ko no correct. What kind of arrangement is this?
And it's not fair, Mom. It's not fair, honorable. It's not fair. Mami no as honorable, I can sense the passion and bitterness out there, kasa, and rightfully so. Say ebinumi I say omu didi, but nko for the money braba be so mo MP so. Mami no as honorable, me menda na my yenye Mr. Wa me menda no why? Na yenya bo change dwom. Because I was here you put it same way to rest. Why? Medasi bebre, medasi pa yo. Honorable Richard Champon, NDC member of Parliament for Bia East, or a member of the Finance Committee our Parliament. One day him say, MPs cry nye problem o. Say ministers no mood digu omo fru so omo boso everywhere. Na just say cry dem confirm start attack omo because of MPs. Meanwhile omo di cash and omo di ministers. Every Ghana Sikano ministers ekofuri omu ntuaka prekra ewo eho lawyer Alexander Chumberima private legal practitioner na lawyer John Agbote wono so lawyer ni a ogina na so pa o mbekire mu ene article 71 no pa de ne wom say de ba ye nyina ye ni beda o ye pese yi what are the processes e betime yi e de fru ana entrenched wo mo twa constitution adwen be na ye wo mu tim nti omode article 71 be shame na ka so mu nyina me ye fa trotro na honorable champo kan say ye cancel loan no on be fa trotro akọ parliament na oba na say wa MP trotro mu a wo twa 7 say de to be ye police fo no a ye ofa na wan kasa wafa say wo MP trotro mu nti ye ne lawyers be tweko ye ramoate na oka no ho asem ye point no na ye nko opani no wo say loan ni be to aso kra me to aso na ye ma lawyers fire.
The name so one pass. Mama 2 minutes.
Odi opa ye ma lawyers mbrem na Wednesday mayenya Wednesday na yenya Wednesday ni yenya sikasem why yenya Wednesday unu abema krase yenya Wednesday ni yenya time ni nyina
yenya panyina ne kasa
no boy champo
pain
o
yes you could sense the pain in his voice na nko so sa
wan ko so sen
ejano na ese jana ubie no yes support
ba mu de ejano call one place no asem o kan mo fan communities no ba bo de next week Wednesday yenya no Wednesday ni ambehwe duty no as against ordinary people duty ayetwa lawyers akese o mutu me kan bibia yera moaten busa omo ko duyi ka wo port a omu twia mpamanim
oba no asiku ja show na ma ye na ka because ono obre
busa ne workers ni pay salary so tua
na ka sa ya bre
entu di enwama mo ne ya be lawyers obi abre doctors kra abre enti enya easy kra elo atumbe ma me sha ase mfiri ho na me nju general comment on yansa na makoyera agbote honom about S-Grash article 71 na de S-Grash anaba ana a monument yaba aba be asem ni nyina no o general comment ne sen yera Mr. Agbote ma me mba o hansa na mako opani yi ne card nti no o general comment o ho ne sen opani o mic no ase enkoye ma me pacho kasama mi bio
article 71 arrangement omo ye constitution of 1992 no omaye nhihye omaye say ye be fa so na ye tua adwumayefo no mu bika every president who up to na ye constitution no omudro wieye no na omu sheda yi articles bia your friend entrenched positions and I say articles na sa entrenched no ye did the whole of chapter 8 baby as article 71 wo e de nyina ko hye ho I entrenched.
Entrenched, and I just say, as a sign, yeda.
It's a sign, a buy a was on quantum, and this again of Vonina.
And it is a referendum.
Yeah, referendum, exactly.
Okay.
Near bear 40% now, and more 75% of the 40%. So, I dear to say, I'm pa Yansisa, and say to me as a son. Until I am ra, what's his son, and ye just a gun of Vonina, your imagine say. Yes, son. Say, discussion now by saying, no, a year. Don't say, a year. Engender thoughts and discussion until at the end of the day, say Ghana phone na you to say Debbie. Emra we di o man nyanti yembungu a na yabogu.
Eh French article dey here wo no. Hello ya you. Just you free mo just say referendum. Ya bregu.
Aba say Ghana phone na di atomo say enye emra ebeboa Ghana ne nkoso a. We can easily get rid of it.
Okay. Lawyer Chumbe ma me do initial comment. Agbotemesa ba ho ne ahwe say omo true constitution mo obi bia abrofo bia lawyer for mo ka say the framers of the constitution in their contemplation no. Na dey enti no mo de 71 be ye nya workers. They dey no mo ye say as monkeys play by. We cry dey monkey as animal farm. Ebinum ye nipa che ebinum. Ti e ma ebinum nya article 71 ba lawyer Chumbe ma we initial comment ne say.
Afia
and I was why is Obeko Parliament Dachi. Ubedu Ori a chomo. Ubedu Ani a chom. So what is over 2024 chom.
Anyway, and Miriam's and Jankoma a TFY 18 year.
Over that.
Sabi, the Yamatakas and business ever plan or any be in BBS and there, but just by privilege. And then you ever trying, you know. And Jankomobia OT and so them a senior kind, you know. Article 71 there, and once on what you can catch on to me, I can be brave. But yeah, I made the master of me and say, and you can be without when the producer said, I didn't tell Article 71 in floor.
I said, go for Silo, I want to.
If you had said soon, almost yet. Article 71 for no musu. Then come over, don't go to one and say, don't room and never.
Debbie, in your account.
Oh, sir, obvious will be at home. But you see, also Article 71 Nippon on war. The category of people know. There are 3 arms of government in a 3 arms in all. That's what you 3 arms in all. 3 arms. The executive, legislature, and then the judiciary. Yeah, buying call for a parliament in a court. Definitely, so 3 arms are making one and the goose Article 71. And now one more cut ya some and one more Jumayam like Zikasam in simple terms. I know. So she says, I guess if you are not then Anna Yariba.
That's all I was single spine to a monk join single spine. And I'm join single spine.
But who said single spine out? Yeah, was she? And also, other people wasn't. I think a subject to annual increment, right? But almost in annual. Once every 4 years, but
almost split you. 4 years, we are. Which your committee report, for instance, this one about more progression we have for every year.
Yeah. And well, me imagine me say to change it is not that simple as Senior was saying. But see because you from Ukra na eteti and there I don't share the same opinion.
But council we do any 2 for na say dem fire word ground now.
No, I know there. I mean so there's a saying that the voice of the people is the voice of God, even though any Bible Musa.
Me the pastor there no any Bible
Musa.
In fact, the voice of the people in the case of Moses Modian, it was the voice of evil. I don't know because it was the voice of evil.
But in this case, in the literal way, my man can say the voice of Ghanaians. I mean,
the voice of God.
The voice of the nation. What I say? Because at the end of the day, whether executive, judiciary, or whatever, yeah, woman no nipan that say to me now. That is what the constitution is saying. And out one, and they are those complaining. And what are they complaining about? Are their complaints very legitimate? That is one thing that we also have to consider. I mean, look at. Say very legitimate there. Then you and I say yes, I'm going to be. Say and some say no more. The crime ban the first to make me a boy and Ubia Moton. Vis-a-vis some in of one day and person. And nay, Nabia, maybe the Abani, I come to you, be a senior. So that's it. Aha, nti ene ne se ye kan take 71 for ho asem. O kire bia na wo na doctors dia beto. Yeso wo so wo adwuma ye sam sika sam te sen. O kire ba hu na se bia na teacher for de. The next day ba hu na obi de. Obi a de is important. Nti me dem ma so American nyina in simple terms ne se. Ye hwe ne aka obi adwuma a wo mo ye ho. Once ye gitum se ye mo adwuma wo mo ye. Eno de automatically salaries allowances and those things, it goes with the work. So that's any man neko.
Okay.
We just have to look at it. Say idea draining and too much there. That is what we need to question. But I don't crab on a you must say a simple question be. I saw something, I don't know whether it was true, but I think that the recent salary about 40-something thousand for the president.
Increase now.
New one ever.
Yeah.
Minister correct. Be on the social media.
Ebrosa, yeah.
Okay. But if you are one minute we know very well some chief executives who are earning almost 100,000.
Oh, almost a billion.
What does it? Chief executive. As a Katia, what year, Mampani, but those ones we are not even seeing it. It is a Yamaya complex in the Kojinanda a Kwame and saying the episode. Now you overlook even those who are earning more than even the senior most appointed authority. Then there's a problem. And I remember, Minister Mekani, I think Mr. Kenofurata wanted to do something about that thing. There was step here he wanted to take on a person called copy what say. Salary is come more than the president. Because technically, he doesn't even sound well. So what you maybe I'll be
that's right enough for that Dixon.
Can you imagine? How is that possible? But the question even know. And the honor was as a YGYASO danko. Sir. The abaya na se nyina bobo nwa ne yentwam ne yenyifi na esgracia me ba tse na oboja ne pa. Is intermediate in simple terms if you are ehuma hia de na so no, let's be careful how we deal with those issues.
Okay. E ho na honorable a champion to free bands ye to ye bo ansa.
Ye hwese how e be sia dele because ono MPC dia ye kan wasem car loans ne ye manenye o say like yenyi loans ne free ho ne manenye bi say or man na mo car tin daddy. In one way or the other, we will say comparatively, their colleagues in the executives, how is it done to them? Are they giving loans?
There be
no.
Omutomunya free car.
But they are entitled to 2 cars. MPC got there 1. Executive, no ministers na 2. Internal car and cross country.
Ono so own to ya. Petrol so buy na beto.
And then for internal. Near my cross country and all quart outside Accra what they call. Yes, the difference is that cross country the whole county even go. Internal one mumuna say a bit 2 years any actually won somewhere. Yetimi saying auction the value never ya auction the amount. So opposite to the banana kwampo na bia meka say I don't see why some me na penity. That's what be a minister at this level as a senior lawyer. Now I say when you talk na mum ni ministry aka the man 2 years later say come on.
And so that's the practice. So, and this MPP will be about
6 months. Come on to me the call.
Oh, I
3 months, 6 months. I'm to me the call.
Oh, na say. I mean, young baby, I want ba. You the police go chase you. I want the gas from something.
Yeah. I'm to me auction for 5,000.
Yeah. Edini bua me fa me nipa bia I say for high kwa wudi modi but e nipa bia yakwa tata mo akwaji mo kasa ba ebi nuka no mo cheni ka no kwa kala no ngwa banyina.
Wow.
Very prominent people so if you me body jaw your profession.
Wow.
Very prominent people. Enti well, we are
but also obetimi a che mu say saa time mo cho constitution 1992 no. Fortunately also they were near into bi kra na wo ho. They are adwena na e wo mutiri mo de ko hye mu say yenye enipa no bi say de onu abema ke say ebinum o say 71 the 3 arms ni na ho e de adwena e bo mutiri say emfa 3 arms fo no nko hye ho na yen Ghana fo na yen so e na 3 arms na mo ba no ye che say enko fa okada
win number o
ana babin kai no win number oh kanso e was pale ye ko pe no mani bio na ye ko cemetery obi awo say obi aso no ma o
apa wow constitution bia ewo ni history ni background na ye draw 1992 constitution wow nim dia ye fam wansa ye ba bedu ho na ye du ho no ade ba ko ai wo ho say ye kan as a nation and it say na ye wo military leader or metamorphose into a civilian leader. Not your military leader or change it to become a civilian leader. And I'm not in Crawford on your Jumani, so we're moving with him from the military into
Abain. Okay.
Now, what wouldn't say a military can be and you know, lawyers in Crawford and drafters now, draft the constitution, they had to dance to the tune of these people. And most of the things that were instructions from behind that. Anyhow, to me every day. Wow. So that is what happened. But talking about that, you know, we have to be frank that where we are today, some people may think it is too early. But for me, I agree that it's time we take a total look at the remuneration of Abayan for and the government appointees.
Inti yenye Abayan for compared to Abayan government appointees.
Government appointees sit to form the executive.
Okay.
The executive, not kind of simple civil servants.
Okay.
No, civil servants, okay. Not the civil servants. Okay. Not public servants. But power. Appoint you. President ni to me award with the appointed close to about 5,000 people. No. Oh yeah. Microphone. Remuneration, I say a share biome as a nation. For me, that is where the problem is. Article 71, Osha, a ho, ena, nini now. Dear, as I dear more, the coupling of the legislature,
a parliament,
you know, any kind of simple executives. Say more than 50% of
60% from parliament and 40% from outside,
you know, every parliament, you know, and they are all government appointees, not ministers, you know, there are 71 how do you call it, Article 71 holders, and I say let me say beneficiaries. Parliamentarians also are beneficiaries. So some time ago now we're talking about double salaries. So I was looking forward to seeing that legal argument, because the argument we are going to make is that the article did not join the parliamentary position
with the minister's position.
Exactly. Me, if you take me as a lawyer, that's what I'm going to say. The same article mentioned the minister separately, and I want to mention parliamentarians separately.
Okay, intika we are lawyer in the case, and Kabeka so much double a day, omudi.
Of course.
Because we play two roles at the same time. Or you minister Juma, or it's true. It makes sense.
Of course.
It makes sense. Yes.
And now I was expensive out. Nothing. Yes, sir. So you can say there's something fundamentally wrong with Article 71.
Yeah.
And they say, over and I say, amend I think that education because
I like the point council will make here about the fact that a soldier buying and a year constitution here, the soldier buying and a quiet constitution.
Thank you.
That's very profound, because and now to move the entire day, yes, a freebie in your the amomo. Abraham and Kia, the Koya Bibian, Kebena for so
for for that regime. Now, on no free hokoeno, the baby akotunasia. No say what then say power. So he too will not change it. Also free on obi the all bano, all position also back etia. On ya betransfer. Then he too said, oh, the thing Charlie. Then he also lives in that way. You know, say citizen any my phone say, I'm sorry, said the king. And come and call my someone said enough is enough. More Baba Savian. I'm a politician myself. Yeah, by as if we want to serve you. Now, servants are all did it change. Ura.
Bible says, I want to see
Ura. When you are going to Austin, you are Austin, the only call honor.
The servant already show Ura, a more rum kakra. So I think, say, as a nation, you share hobium. Yamma, appointment and as appointees, no, a Jessica too, man, never too lucrative. I know that people do everything, they go to all extent to go to that place. Say, obey to make me a cotton fee, millions of cities now, or they are pray MP or call parliament. Baby, I'm a name body. My MP was no spending 6.4 million Ghana cedis.
No, the copy.
No, the copy. Now, who see the total
6.4 million?
Of course, who is the total in the Krana is just around 2 million. And what cotton at 6.4, now beton 2 million. Sebi.
I go to on the Japadi worth 6 point something.
There be the cow say out the call parliament. About 6.4. Now, OCC the Obenya parliament ni allowances ni. I will even with that it's around 2 million.
Okay.
Now, Makoto BB 6 cities. Now, I bet you have to 2 cities. But people are still rushing to do that. I don't know about Mao say no. Then there's something wrong with Article 71 because the whole ananipanu prayer kwakoshe. Now, koshe we are. There's something there that you and I cannot see. I don't think I will pray no. But if we take the emphasis from there, say on market to another so not about to certain level, there wouldn't be that mad rush to go there. Now, if you say omo qualified and dedicated, omo the spirit to serve no, they will go. But omo kwako pom. That is what I think.
Council, na me busa say 71 no.
Yeah.
Say our first lady, was it in the contemplation of omo cho constitution say ye betwimua kwakosi first lady, second lady, and he said you'll be an argument. Lawyer be a menica says one way and I the MPs ministers here because a castle be a bread engineer called the and prime minister here so bread MP here so bread.
The argument of what is good for the goose is good for the gander. But to be honest with you, to be the best of my knowledge and understanding to that article, woman come.
First lady foreign come. Okay. Not even in the purposive interpretation.
I doubt if it's because who be in the idea, then you are opening the floodgate. And I never speak as because on a super bill. And I'm much as a serious because on a super bill.
Okay.
Your friend saying, Vincent General, easy chair, whatever. Deputies won't come on. And a friend starts to cry.
Okay. But I know enough justification. The okay justification saying yin free. No matter how difficult say they na a senior council can say a first saying entrenched a clause a article. And justification now say yin free.
Send it and can the whole 71
yin free because on no crime my ati as say I know a soldier for aban. And I know the constitution but the soldier mentality na dey dey question.
You see, if you are so be free one said and how can you. But we are free what they are. Then you are bringing in a proper alternative. So that's it.
So we revise it.
The proper alternative is single spine. Now, yeah, workers near your woman.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, workers near just single spine. Your compensation, I just net. I don't know. Almost one GB.
Avia. So, Adiana walking kind. So, I was in your into automatically.
Article 17 see we are equal before the law and there will be no discrimination. And I can't.
Indeed. Can say equality before the law. But say a money ya. If you are we yes and a producer. So does it. A juma we and yes and be honorable a musi Mr. Despot. And then no ye. So once the job descriptions and the role being played are not the same, automatically salary being paid to
that's a single spine, so yes the same. Single spine, senior director pay nko, deputy director, chief director pay nko. Then yen yen sa.
As it stands now, are all persons on single spine?
Soldier for near you for penny home cap 30 no.
Oh, that is single spine there and the normal monthly salary structure and yet pension.
Okay,
pension and there was senate in the for police and good and we are captain in police and military no one more can in our senate. But single spine there the normal salary structure now was maybe I'll be able to know.
And so they will be forced to go and fight for work and say and to pay mu. Then you are single spine the minimum wage near. Na say so na kan MP said the kakapa ka opompoma. Obekwa ko so am yatum ana.
Your argument in one way is right. But
that's what I mean. My minister say person no so contribute. Honorable Dr. Kwakwa Free MP for Sefirioso.
All right.
And was a minister for environment, science and technology and innovation.
Yeah.
Why MP ache or being so adwumani man to okasa. Honorable your authority. Honorable you may good evening. Hello honorable good evening you may. Hello honorable. Nso honorable atwe ene ho afi first any phone ho nti your best friend be no honorable akasa but messages baby nkofo by in fact me dey honorable champion asema o kase nkofo kra attack no nje say no omonye car no kra bi nkofo fo om car no mbenante akọ parliament no nkofo kra che say minim dey nkofo edwa MPs so mbo afu say he should walk to parliament. We don't care about him.
parliamentarians na adwuma no yie
maybe
what you say because uhunu won adwuma no pa na se de setie ene ba bi ebinim wo de MP no won kran ya afia kan de osefata
so oje won
kan de osefata because imagine say bi obi MP wo apa isi oba
okay emom
na e wo se wo free ha na nsan po na airlines ni bitimi call that region so first no you have to go by road
sir
what you say na oba ne driver be fan from ha to the constituency
enya kwa ketwa
wakoshem na wa dia base kura fa na dia amanya wasa na duro
kosi kumasi ansa watu aso techima wa doma kwatamale no watu aso
enti eno o hwe na saa dia I mean ka ba ko dia I think it's okay dia ase abaye and ayine ne se ase ekame se unse wo mu a che wo ho no na wa hwe ne se mfie nan bia ya manka mfie nan bia ya manka eno argument bebe nan nyintom
okay
because omu no say nanti so be at 16 years and as 16 years in nanti or like that is by 4 ntina so ba
na say any loan nti ono na atua dia compared to minister no 16 years obeje car 8
da be ministers in there no
ministers they so on you to me auction man normally 2 years be mo auction mo that's the practice ni a auction mo sa
no kro mo say won mi nyina so ya adwen say minister ntimi ntina akonya so for 16 years
emum why years so 8 years
eno kwa intensi ni kwampo no so kwa no bia bo be 8 ni bi
intensi
so what you say baba ya wo ndi esi asan ko be kasa so nyon na ayi environment minister na
dabi
so what you say obi na wo ana nipa ko ana say ono aba so ministers dia esesa but am pidi dia me mom dia ade ba kwa me metua kasa matimi atran advocate for ne say said ye what cap for presidential term no
okay
there should be for MPs no
okay
na ebiem se MP no o winning seat na was samba parliament biem dia they don't have to give the person an ex-gratia
okay
but ex-gratia ne fema obi a ebia ne term no wa anya biem so o ma biem na anya bibi se bia ne pension
okay
na ye no man no konti wo free mu dia wo time gibi
okay
but anya wo what like obi atra from 92 obi atra from 96
Babin say unse from 92 na no ana Babin 92
no kan on from 92
hey
so what dey fan say wo ma about from 92 on 96 na na mfie na mbia obadi ex-gratia mi wa onko off I mean won free parliament ogusu wo I want to disagree
okay
so ex-gratia na from of say end of service ya to the end of service dia and there it should be those who are ending properly as in say we free mo ma bi
okay
yema no venko fi
okay okay, Council, hold on, Council, hold on to suggestion. Me bana mo nya kwa cheche minister Saba ma.
Okay, that's fine.
Honorable Mpacho, me ma good evening ni akwa baby o.
Good evening, ma'am.
Honorable Mpacho wo ye de?
Me ho ye pa na mo so e.
O twedi ampa daroma, ye ho ye pa. Na ukoko afuo na.
Oh, koko no dia du we na nsa na CSS video no bia side no asa wono kasa no asemi nyina me rehabilitate wo.
Oh, okay. And what training nyina gu amoye no fofora na.
Me chegu bo me we dey me anya under the government program.
Ese minim say wo dey wo chief farmer waje ho award nyina. Enti what training nyina gu na wo send dua foforo me bo a.
Anya maponi nyina so me wo so many places. In fact me wo from Amenfi East, Amenfi Central, Kopim, Bia East and Bia West, and in between. Almost every constituency and I just on for Bodi, a Contombra, Gaboso, you also the Biani, also me over Bia, Western of the Bia.
Honorable Mo, what they are fan, queer nipa papa, Yakadia. Oh, you be a just say, oh, they were bomb natural wado, ha, Sana Mekano. Honorable, yeah, Sikasemi Abeya ministers compared to MPs. Any article 7 to her now, oh, general comment, they say.
Me general comment says very unfortunate. Ghana for me service. First of all, me my disclaimer. Me customer me home to say POKUAA free.
Okay.
And I'm a public health physician consultant. I'm a MP for service also. I buy the main customer no.
Okay.
It's very important. Now I cannot. No, me my fight is a temptation. I cannot resist it.
Oh.
If I want to contribute to the debate, because me aware so a minister, you may be or to say judge who give man. Now it's very unfortunate. Me, now the first step, I elected to receive MP's pay for several reasons.
very unfortunate to say many kuma a champion. Not some more can associate myself with him. No deviation.
Okay.
Except so or the anchor or ministers paying in the condition of service. It's very unfortunate. Because ministers suffer.
Sir.
Exactly. Because apart from few area who can ad hoc, President they can say for representing Watermelon, UDS one more year the Tamanami or Minister of State in the office of the President. Now you have to wear car mammy the accord. Few and media cotton and answer me. Any car, the mammy car security no near they gonna have young kidnapping ministers in your manual mouth. And we are minister and your privilege in po to serve. And to make this debate here, and you be a sacrifice here. I got that wise revenue and send me yano. I'm a female, and I'm a woman hospitals, not a woman for me at the Now me, the full set. Yeah, the whole thing, and yeah. But let me speak for the MPR. Let me make this categorical statement. Behind Ghanaians for a mind, and they say MTB are not said, or your teachers, or the VAT money at them. It's very unfortunate. MT, I know you who need so ordinary teacher. What me acquire to obey, I may have to abandon on your ordinary. In fact, it's even better than me. Oh, dear, now this term, and then again, no, yeah, apparently low level. I will be empty, no, I mean, a lot, no. When I look at them, they've done so well because one, when your confidence will move for whatever metrics I will use to Abamano, on any particular. Now, I say, yeah, I said, yeah, let's look at the position and not look at the personalities. Oh, occupied. And you'll be more public service. And again, I don't want to fall into the trap I champion or fall here. Ministers, we are not enjoying. We are sacrificing. When I do the net calculation, now, me share investment, am I even in my party? So, me can't say, me person, me bokro, now I go from family. I will never think like that. And it is whole debate, it looks like salaries in Ghana in general with the political class,
It's some poor at more level, no more salaries, no, sir. No, was a moment, dear, so I didn't say,
okay. Ghana is not a rich country, but what they have here, the metric commission is MP, sir, or my visit, sir, I didn't walk with this on my bravo. We'll probably do 2-3 terms. 1 year MP, opinion sociological survey, no go home market term. Nobody gains from this whole idea. So when you be here, you just have your MP, Now, you may be a carry MP, so your constitution, Amanabasa. Now, me and come for your advocates. Advocates in master, you also for a new route, your way. Now, me for advocates in a the woman said, and that's why I'm being extremely careful. So, road minister, me, my friend, dear. And that was a road I usually on the Okrano and send pothole Bermois. Nico Crapy and every moment said, man, Jamie and you would, Papa, the engineer.
Oh, and no dibusa.
Nanka, when yourself 1 more year asphalt, and all the one have the happy camera. Oh, meanwhile, just it seems to me, Sir Ghana, for more expectation from MPs is so great. Also, the tools and ideas are more easy. We are talking about mundane things about transport. Look, this vehicle here, more can crown. Toyota Land Cruiser and a whole deal. Not vehicle, they are amortized now. After 4 years, the crown value, the residual value, yes. As argument is, Wabana 2, not the PBR with the car. I've heard the place before. Now your policy say after every 5 years, cars no crown.
Okay.
Because they are not safe. And what I'm saying is that MPs no crown, they have been too reasonable.
MPs no.
Yes. Now, me at some point, I'm the idea no one with all due respect, on your minister. Now, minister, the arm scale, we are Juma, me, Juma, they have to manage to find time to go and sit, and then the chamber now, baby. Who combining in just you're almost breathless. But in himself, baby, you have to contribute. I'm not saying I'm quitting the thing. You see, we political class, it has got its own reward. We say reward is here. Ghana for me. So, I'm for the one we are showing.
So, bet me as a son, okay.
So, as the rating, there's nothing now. I will urge everybody to do that. Okay. But it comes with a sacrifice. Your MPs, your ministers, they want to top panel. We are sacrificing. I don't think political class is a woman of transport, a means of transport. So luxurious to a national debate. That is what that's for.
Yeah, but honorable, once I know Unia Champo, because MPs no more car back and no crown a loan. No mutua. And no case on only pay base 20,000. It move 4.5 any and I at from January in Pan San and they. But Momo dear now moje as minister so. I come here no near de mamo.
Making a mistake.
Oh.
We are MP.
Honorable, I know the free that me report me no near the mamo. Okay.
At any time you are eligible to use cars, so me use saloon car. And who two coins so aqua, say be up north yard and send me here tracker. There I use a V8, you know. And you dear.
But it's assigned to you, Anna.
What's it?
It's assigned to you.
It's what?
Can I say a GSC ministry will demo?
Not exactly. Just a ministry in the office of the president, the car.
But honorable. But Metias, about honorable and Pendro, I assign you will demo and I truck and will demo. Say, oh, can this ministry can now use ya? Chief director and to me may use because chief director so on the I assign a man.
Chief director and the car will be on to me.
And it's a unia bema champion case, Mamma Cam, you know. Monomunchia loan be a womb. Honorable, I say monomunchia loan be a womb. But on Momo dear no muchia 4.5, a woman ya tete dada. I feel most can say ya, Momunye, a bind a coye, ya the money son, and our Toyota. I feel petrol woman baby out the corset track and I'll call it Tamale said you. I bind a boo petrol. I also saw a MP no. Your friend will say on call a ne constituency on one air 20 petrol no dia call. Say on one air coye.
Ma'am,
yeah.
And I miss it,
AFIA.
My constituency said, till me opening statements are tampon. That's the one can in
okay.
Because me grandpa dear. For whatever reason, my electing me here apart from the minister case, you know. You're treating me as MP.
Okay.
Name minister last 4 years here, my minister pay.
MP pay.
MP pay.
Oh, okay.
That's a chief of staff. Difference, but let me tell you that the difference no grano, and yet too significant. And to me, for me, you know. Now me have the status of the that's academic. MP pay no the minimum say because a group no a regular. Who can hear who you see now your minister to say be a non-MP minister. I thought and they have their own problem. Yeah, point to where you could be able to me in Siam or China will pay cry. MP dear ain't no mem as I pay no media made this best mammy constituency for we bet we look nothing. In fact, then I make cano. May yet idea. I'm not supposed to do this, but believe you me who come as MP minister, me see my country, I'm sicker, and come even now. You may choose to believe me or not. And yes, and so media, my jumam, country, ever say about jumam. But I'm not interested because I live for my ideals.
Okay. But honorable, how about other benefits? I'm also as ministers, moje entertainment. Yama oba yama odai.
Yes, me what tell me see that one cry. But let me tell you, the colleagues be and I'm no work for them. Me person me go on. But if he hears me, he should forgive me to say hackman. No, but they refuse to receive government and the sovereignty in lieu of that.
Okay.
A lot of people are making sacrifices. That one is not being said. No. But in any case, me, for whatever reason, me have decided to be a rural person. Me feel I'm a ma. No more than you know, I don't want to invest me sit down on Kra. Otherwise, I can be what I will have. No other Kumasi. No other will have me go job and sika. Me expenditure crap me I buy me at the home. Okay. This is the point I want to make. Me say the most slowly MP crown in terms of idea. No Ghana for your position. Me tell me certain colleagues be MPs. I'm sure on be free back. Now, what after you political at the contest with your party, I said you will be granted or you will be na this Fiani Jumo your crane so said with all due respect. Me won't in America, use you as a template, you know. There's so no what me right all us. What bet me MP and see a Buno. Because at the back of Ghanaian mind is that we are then rich, I know you people teach. And I bet MP know that VAT, no deserve. I refuse to accept that. Okay. That Nipano, Chelsea, oh, you're very astute. Okay. Because at the back of Ghanaian, otherwise, Nico Coffee will be a mocha, that's a private doctor, you know, than the Kermuda, and also, you know, among Kama.
Okay, and the point is that Ghana for mom name mu MPs ni ministers.
Exactly. Okay. Now, a balance position of me 5 years since 2004, me 4 terms and son me with it. Me can the young minister crown me MP crown said the medium 5 years and come so you can quote me anywhere. Okay. MP work, you know, the highest idea of the best woman. This is a year. Yes, check it through and yourself promotion. Okay. Yeah, bra. No matter impact, research, impact on the people of the US in general. Yeah, but you no matter comparative analysis, no matter let's be quiet. No matter road minister and say, look, so we are Modi says we are for sure we invest in there be return on investment that we didn't. And okay. What do you call Avia? And also there we will contribute. And to make all those submissions and those arguments so that at the end of the day, we are gonna know. Okay. But me, my eye means about what the country in the long run, my people will benefit. Okay. Into honorable, my found your point. And I just said, they didn't call for your ground almost say a common DN. Ghana, yes, shit. Into the article 7, Ghana force come there and I tell honorable, I wouldn't say, cover the buy even before COVID, banking sector crisis now, then cover the Jomani Nisika, Intiga, the way you are Chumney and Chat 71 in now. If you are appealing, here in I sacrifice, you cry, young consider Sabia, will travel cry because who can't say tremor. Then you say, you know, or no, said you, or your people teach on 1 year. I will be a war, be a area now, not to know. Who could ya also on one copesica? No, on Pekka, no, Fanco. Not. No, piano, you be here. Why you be here? So I want to be blamuno. Okay. Anything I'm saying, you should look at the position, not the persona. Okay. Because at the back of Ghanaian society, my psychology, and I win and then reach and in Namha. Or no, what taking risk or quiet to obey war. Wherever no constituency, I am a body, be reference from people. I mean, not just a Ghana for you. My them, Papa. More. Okay. Now you appeal to the lives of some of them to contribute and sacrifice. Okay. Okay. I am very paradoxical. Some people must be helped. And the social idea down so and easy. Okay. Now, example, the media and also we. Ministers, we are not even also having it easy. So I can't see a muke. Ghana says, you be the measured in vehicles near the. They are nothing. Car. Car would or aqua. At any one stage, you crowd better bakum. And I make a saloon car. Member Sammy say I bring fuel. Thinking me na macra, me saloon car. Me was a via. Namapa V8. And no crown, no sabi, or maybe I will be a terrible cry, don't discriminate. Nti me ba me say me am private me nko gi fuel emfi ba bia na me call me ba man dream kra nko ho ma me mu nkonta ansa o.
Okay.
And there are a lot of us like that.
Okay. Honorable, I know they are personal preference, but the policy is yeah the mamu nyina petrol ni maintenance ni ade ni nyina the mamu.
Where every jurisdiction compare ministers salaries and one Ghana any the other areas in the sub region.
Not just ministers na what Africa, West Africa no mu G more chen mo Ghana for.
Exactly.
But say Nigeria for we catch oh, Nigeria.
Me can't check their per capita GMP.
Ah, na Kenya for no me no mu nis kan chen.
There be check one per capita.
No, honorable say Nigeria for oil nko
oil. Don't talk in absolute terms. Nigeria is a country of 210 million people. So, gross national product in more for. Ghana is posting some of the best results.
Okay. Okay, but now we had the per capita income na mutu workers so per capita income salary say.
Worker and I'm saying
see as we are bro.
Who can workers are talking about public services.
And I make say public services you know a single spine so.
I said with the president for crack and say you have a dialogue. Or you should say
and I just say do ya there so there dialogue. Ne do mo dia so there or say 4 years behind committee. That is not fair.
That dialogue never happened. Don't misquote me. One thing I say.
Me I'm saying it in general terms say edu ordinary workers there any dialogue say the president go for kan no.
Dialogue there you.
But mo there from 92 our constitution e ka say 4 years be abeso ayenti committee no religiously every government be abeko committee no.
Committee no. Constitutional prescription. So no, what I mean,
but worker salary in your constitution, and one what problem no.
Worker salary no work and it depends. Me, I've been a public servant before. Some year, district director of health services at the same time, medical superintendent of Vivianio. Here, I'm telling you one of the secrets. I am a person. So, a dear argument because of public education. You know why even Ghana health insurance? You succeed. I mean, I'm a yearly minister.
I health insurance, yes.
So, the whole thing is premised on the fact that health workers are poorly paid. Salary commensurate with or more output. Nobody can run a health insurance. Insurance are buying
okay.
Okay. There were so many things, but let's keep the argument very narrow. The political class of quiet thinking, I'm passing Rama with the Miss Ramo,
as I say it, yeah.
Ramo, as if people ye not a way to cry and to see a ye. Menamika, you minister, Miss Ramo, and me hospital, I'm a phone, I may add in a material argument here. Material Mabusha for cry, especially after serial losses in the election. Now, my sponsor the party power Western regional. I come in but I know what I want. Somebody must live for idealism.
Okay.
It's not peace, I'm not promoting myself. Ministers will be brave for that matter. MPs, they think like the way I'm thinking.
Okay.
But there's not until they see that. It's here at the end of the the office of MP, you define what is good for. Now, persona no
okay.
Now you job description then farmer no because Saturday is months of a 1 year. Me na me can talk.
Hey, ahoya pa.
Ahoya pa.
Ahwa na yes ahoya and Ghana for.
Me need you obi atemu. What I'm saying is the public have been misinformed. Ebinuma hijack at the end so crown. Sometimes we don't do ourselves good. And I make that attempt from the comparison with ministers. No, so with all due respect to him, when you're a minister, now ministers here were a big issue to make Pongkrana amount for air time informal payments. So
okay.
I don't know because of the Ghanaian cultural ethos. No,
yeah. What you more than?
At the end of the month, what distribute you income in
you
run into debt.
Okay.
Some of us we do not have income and come say and come that.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Mami na say because can ahoye ahun asem na minim say no o say MPs na eye ahoye awo mu musika ho.
At the public no.
Okay.
Because obi o wa obefa MPs no etie a meni some so me tie de eko.
Okay.
So me ya gana ni.
O say akoye ne na etie na say a wa be MP.
Me wa won so wan yakukudro anko standi anye to boyo.
Okay.
I'm young to Abama, okay. Internal NDC primaries or MPP primaries. I'm maybe you have to see the public. And I'm see far from the apparently lowly MP crown on Saturday, whereby every metric we see so low, say educational, say I didn't know. On crime, I made them walk on me respect more, just the view or more, and no crime society no doesn't even acknowledge.
Okay. Okay.
No, above all, being Professor Craft and they were teaching.
Yeah.
And can't come by. No, about car transportation keke. Who amortizing over 4 years and in residual value crap, who got on Christ worth almost nothing.
Okay.
Just when you're car.
Okay. No, Mammy no ask because Uber car new Okada ya treated to be treated by 10 years, amortize you. Near 10 years, and 100 at the number. Yeah, you're to home second hand cry a from you. The Yan is this brave, you have praise, we had no more just having.
I'm not a hypocrite. What I'm saying is that. Oshantuma oye ni ma oche ni mama example ni road craft pothole engineer anye ni ye craft contractor anye ni ye ye dini na be so no
okay
the constitution no craft say enye una oye we then another topic
yes
you blame me for so many things no enye ni crime
fault okay doc mama na wase Mami na say na me shada train na menya we bia o break akra
ni. I'm not speaking for my government.
Okay.
I'm speaking as Dr. POKUAA, you are representing the people of GYASO.
Okay.
So me call it in between no I am on fan me but I just can't contain this.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Doc mami no wase papa Dr. POKUAA MPP match bedwani wo se GYASO. Minister for Environment, Science and Technology and Innovation. So we Okasa in his personal capacity as him. Once and Kofa can want some sa week in week me nyina but ahoya cause Ghana fire say na doctor and no bad ben or den and so omu nim say akọ contest ho emra was nka also kotra na he but if omu na mo lawyers am contest de emra mo ko contest MP na primaries council wa contest primaries da.
My contested 2 times. Ablikuma constituency.
Inti wa uji tum say the honorable case enya bete mboa.
Enya bete mum. Enya bete. But a choice.
Okay.
Say obi am so second contest. O kono. Say last year dey course yi. Omo de beto say falling fin coin about 52,000 Ghana cedis. Opa na uko opa no jai.
Ntu koye.
Me koye.
Hey 52 chia.
Ami chia.
Kaso chembe sikenya na ade akono. Ana wanya.
Menya.
Eti chembe sikana wa kwashe na ka be fie.
Menya. Oh say apart from say o pese wo kono. Say contest the Kenya the base the grassroots of the party. Until that is it.
But kanso o te say o kan say any personal opinion e ba sa ho ya. As a Ghana for MPs now bad da ben na say as o tie wan we ya o ye lawyer obi an she da ma fans a o wa ko gina MPs na we o den o ka so ye lawyer 90 dian o say is born from ahoya miseducation ti ko fo bebre nyi o mo ho yaw but it shouldn't be so eduma o mo ye no.
I will agree to miseducation but not ahoya.
Oh okay.
Ahoya I think it's a too harsh word to use.
It's too strong.
Yeah. Oh okay.
So I can say, educate you and crop 1 year. I will agree with you.
Okay.
Because in any penny you now put in him as a beginning. So could be good and jam with your school fees.
Yeah, true.
People come to you, and I'm abandoned when you're school, not mean corner, maybe Yeska, no by Jeffrey. May we, maybe worry or by Jeffrey. A woman I can be almost you by see ye will be the invitation card as I can say,
cry about 20 hours.
So what I say, it's all because people have not really come to understand the nature and the kind of job that they are supposed to be doing. And I know there's a argument no make here. I may agree with him, but I wouldn't share it. If you say and you be an your one way because of say a brave obi be show and market say a fear any money na we say na gina ne ye bi a wo dan na di.
Okay.
And be ni pa show market say na say we no. So what I say? At least yeah I can for I can say what I say. I can get no for somebody to say that to you, it means you are putting up some character.
Okay.
Contrary to
the now tia can no.
Ebi out way ya no nya the task bomb come da bia and na go di MP na ba ya ba je grab na so what I say
MPB catch him say ne constituency we share code now the core constituency go we lose we share code now the core we lose mo ano
so what I say because some they feel that you are one of us you know one yes a dancer boy the brain and money maybe that one you can never rule it out. So what I say, but sometimes you need the baby. I am not say you should be as a son in Tino, and maybe more a sense of the train. But say I can say, oh, when you be an be and 1 year until be the show can't be actually there. I don't believe so.
Okay,
I don't believe
but also can be about justification. Say me per se come back to the Lord here, but justification say oh share Juma or ya. For crisscrossing fitting crying constituency level ministers so the same thing was the president to me told fast so was a koha into omo conditions so justified.
Oh say before say over constitution say I think that line na make say adwuma na omo ye ne de say wo hwe no de I mean giving him one vehicle so on fanya bibia up and down no I don't think it is far from say yebayamo. Okay, so what I say if you say MP ni die no sabi obi abankra ha o parliament yankra na sio sa enti do fi even say sabolugu obankra do fi yape obankra do fi miao obankra do ba bia 275 nyinara obankra na fia won Ghana kwan
enye
hwesa da Ghana kwan city wo to shock absorbers e sha o ka asia
o dada ho kra
so what say eti imagine say wo di pumprum wo da kra kuma se kwan po ese ye kra
ayo
anu pokwan bo na ye for say yo so what say now wo di she up and down dey cover so definitely we here a kind of vehicle about my sustain because at the end of the day nipa life is very important. So what I say enti no dey me
but can so now yes I just get you when I said them can person come back to the Lord here but sir also no about make argument say can per capita income no check ni ade na o hwe sa condition say wow ka say no dey o show modwuma mo ye to asom. What about the ordinary worker, ordinary lawyers obegina na so wo cases be 5 obey pro bono be de o waka ho wo junior lawyers wo chambers obetua ka wo tua taxes aban fa no covid o no covid income tax oba beje senate ya betete workers obey advert bibia ya beje so ho any odia kakra hwe banking sector be obi a ho kire no ne ade companies ya ha say you have to lay off some workers ya ho kire wo fa kania ne ade a chesa hia na do betua work na o say uma ebinum kofie na de kakra ni tue nsuo ne kania na de kakra tue salaries say ya the certification in my MPC ministers now how about young workers yes we are normal workers lawyers and doctors ni ade ya was single spine ade na justify say ya dey was single spine na per capita yi nyina echi ya was single spine no omo de ya say yan justify so omo de omo constituency wa e na ha why is it okay
if you push you the way you
if you I agree with you say workers condition of service should be looked at me no ya dwen fi say hwesa be ya sabi wo de tia and no matter me boss be the kind of say no matter na temperature and pressure
ka bi kwa ka meji massage wo ba bi o huta
but ana wo de tia you
ubende
so that but workers and I say one more inch than occupy political offices and as a top offices here conditions here better no ehia say o ye be show mo de I think that was the core need ntia ma single spine
okay
because some years back now we had maybe the police service na it is an arrow it was so bad
okay
and go single spine be mu and no can okay there were series of arguments around single spine so na a drainage state no sir bebre but na ehun so hia say it was a necessary evil say ye drainage there but emra sabaya those in the public service no so no they took time for almost most of them to be placed on that system no and no be the toss from the beginning. No, they started putting them on gradually. We will be no, and I allow us to be a single man by any several arguments came. It may no yard because be a share individuals and so conditions of services.
Okay.
So because I know the send near a tear can me buy a producer AD Kumobi. And I make a chance say, 2020 budget, Office of Government Machinery, Yamamo, salaries and those things, you had the 200 something million and a cohort 2020. 2021, you had 800 something million. Gap because if you had them.
Yeah, exactly. Workers, what does it be? And
Nipa Rosian, I want to hear more that quantum of increase.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay.
Now, what so who is now will be saying, now na me the me sorry on a me driver our ministries. Now me ma kotu car me chi me contract me kwa me na me da ministers. Now me supposed to ma kwa 2 Ghana cedis. Supposed to ma kwa 500 Ghana cedis. So it is important that we look at all those people as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember how back council na hear this issue committee na kasa decision no.
Yeah.
Ebetimi aka say ne kwamu in law say omo pese omo say ye ntwam. They have recommended to committee in Nasi in terms. So I'll come back.
The cast
in the say like ministers no. They didn't touch on EGYASO there. What they didn't go there. They were very silent on it. But they're not council but actually process a bit media USA and trench. This is a referendum. Referendum processing. Okay. And why after process I must see a constitutional review commission. I say a baby and shadam and find serious sir. And back on some person they call amuna moko abroche ni ade as lawyers. Moko abroche politicians MPs near you by say David Cameron or train mu no ko adwuma. Moko Germany former parliament Bundestag. Omo use bicycle. How is it possible that omo do to me yes sir? Na ye de ntumi nya sa
say am society and am laws society am team no comparatively na say less dangerous
less
dangerous
na ye tumi ye train be free tamale ba ha
no income gap no near too wide.
Okay.
Okay. They pay living salaries and wages.
Okay.
E 2 year juma sika no ba just the do na san call aban ho na aban side no send the amount e ba no boom say enti no mo no yaw no nye too much.
Okay.
Now minister kasa ono all kasa you can see that he belongs to a certain class.
About say political class no bro but on kasa.
But on say Ghana no the to the ono kano. Ejumoduma no e den. Enya ketua na e di ma no say so. But the o say so no the two ordinary Ghanaian ho a utumi say so papa. A one problem no.
Okay.
And they say OG 50-something thousand a month with all your whatever attractions and all that. Now me so me 200 Ghana. Na Emrane say this me no nyina betumi for train. Maybe our policies be so as affect. Now some 200 no crane some be task kese crane.
Oh train so.
I help him in charge once my sure so say
once I know boy champion because people have started attacking them because of MPs.
Exactly. That is the problem. Let us look at the gap between what we give to our Article 79 or 71 holders and in the ordinary and in the non-71 holders. Yan share ho na gap na too much. Or see envy. They define Ebiana jealous or jealous and so
that's envy, right?
Envy.
Ebiasa envy no ifri ho. Gap na gap na is so too much until who was obi a wosisi no that is where it managed from until yan share ho until omo society no mo no sa anyoma no e be say gap no e lesser so they see my so we grow team in chen kro ni pay a chen me kro na we kro me di pay chen.
Okay.
O dey say until onyu obi ama me just that what you as president take bad until ono is free is comparatively no e why safer man Ghana had here. I'm sure you the too.
But in the council, what
even to add to another that comparative analysis here, who raise it? Wouldn't say in the UK, House of Commons members now annual salary as at 2020, a year £81,932.
81,932.
We're striking by the 12 no, a 6,827 per month.
Okay.
That is an MP salary.
Okay.
Aside that, with me. Eklemi allowances to cover cost of running an office.
Okay.
Employing staff.
Okay.
Maintaining constituency residence and residence in London. Yes.
Constituency residence and residence in London.
Because I mean, House of Commons is in London.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I want to say most of them, you know, some of them are from far away from London. They need to have some kind of close residence. So that they can also stay in. So these are some of the things that they get in addition to the salary.
I see.
That's
perhaps maybe a routine Ghana for no so casa because Ghana for no.
Because if an MP, I mean, well,
say more accommodation be to say first until ukoje wa wodan no matua.
Exactly.
I was the first no always want to muti bibi mo.
It's a common yes. It is all share say comparatively. OBJ, well, at the same time, Ghana can you become 6,000 in simple terms. But I will convert it. But in simple terms, Ghana would this 6,000 something movie as a salary. Okay, but all Ghana say, see a man says we 6,000 pounds and over. Then watching your man no say anymore we are making or running the office. Yetia. Or employing staff to office, no, yebetia. Maintaining residence in his constituency, yebetia. Maintaining residence in London, a year not fully used but partially used.
And yebetia. And the OG and no more they are not being fair to Ghana for you.
In one way.
But obi to be say. When I advance democracy, omu osika.
Thank you.
To mbeti mi.
No correct.
But yesterday, obi na kase phone.
Na say nyani man, who say nyani man boss yi. Yeah, MPs no. I mean, they are not employing staffs and who are being paid by government.
Yes.
So that's it. It's nyani man nyani de mo. It me me some kase pa am person can say. When it is time, I think that job will be for NCC.
Yeah.
For them to really commence proper education. Now the ordinary Ghanaian and say obi a minister that man say because you been man say so honorable Afia I'm telling you
it's true
the obi ni man say as much honorable
and honorable minister akase oni mi say bia honor e say the council me no na di agrosa na ne me say wa call us kwa be lawyer eh this is kwa a parliament now anti mansa ba o ye wan
so just here but on and also sometimes it boils down to make I ever to obey. Number one of the days, number Kumasi, and people are coming person one day, not old chum, Elba be an image. And people were hooting at him.
I didn't
because one must all ban. They saw how he came in to come and seek for the position, and then on Muni Pabia in the constituency.
To a man to be subain so can
and no so Muni Pabia and to all chum that particular area. What's the kind even though trying to blow on and way bad people, no, maybe an image. No, they were just insulting him. He's now even a deputy minister. Members me Wendy. People were insulting him simply because then their responses are not said they are remarking and they say ni subain bi and what na dinu asisa. So that and they lead to people, I mean, referring to who you were some years back or some days back. So but say about from there make me the American say conditions of service in there. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. See, I can't one more dear say you maintain and show me dear. The ordinary worker no see hwini.
Okay. Council me but the member will be pacho na make a committee ne decision almost say eh ntwom. Na yen talk more mo say ministry no almost on my bread insult to tie on boy champions na no bo fu pa. What do you think about that direction na mo dey ko no so ochina mo dey emu ko lay paper no before parliament nya mo di 2 manage so matwom from 2024 ba unya ka and to aban talk amawo.
I think it's a better choice.
Enumum yeah, Mbokamo.
It's a better choice because ministers no say abane tomo. O dey say abane talk kan no mo use. Ukwa o me no ukwa ba ko dey you have the right to take it away. Say more than 2 years. And
even ministers in there no Afia as a sound obi ba o make us aka o mempe.
Aye.
I'm telling you.
I'm man of afro.
I'm my man of afro.
And you know I think what on say na a minister kasa no or say we should look at the office but not the personality.
Okay.
Yeah. Your office, no. And so government must take care of the office.
Okay.
Say, that person just go and fix into it. Now, office, no. Government is providing accommodation, providing this, so that you only go and then render that service and come out. I think it's a better choice.
Okay, but honorable, and none the cost to the taxpayer. So Article 71 ni na hoka. Already, they say a boka that the repair research beer. Era and Amzoya Moye or University of Ghana, the cost of Article 71 office holders to a friend saying taxpayers. So in any case, here, kasi ya toa ma ministers. What will happen to the judges? So many told that.
So when they not the other arm and the obiaje the down.
Obiaje the down.
Yeah, the moment I'm sleeping and you.
Happen and mom.
Oh my God, obiaje. That is the mom. Presidency, you know it already. Speaker, yeah, the man. A man bikes a bit in the
speaker, cried a man a choice, a car, so per se, and custom made leadership for Nina. Almost to me and custom made.
So what I say? And it's not just them. I mean, go to even the security services, the IGPs, whatever. What mean I to your Tomo?
I see.
Because only the MPs enjoying now. They said the minister, they are man for him power Monicana. Ukoyana for them.
Then I owe he said, no, but then what is the
people have. On Obiani Nadrin, the society has a way of looking at you. Say, now what? Nancy knew to damn your hair. I could MP. I feel take her cow team. So that cow team, that pointing figures at that cow team. My impression be a man for, I mean, it's actually inside the public against one panel. And they say, Obiani so cannot team cry a bandia. Or my dream is a hatred or no Hokwana Subeti. Also, car we cross our banker. It's better than say, because Nancy Okoya, man. Scam and talker can say we know them. Now,
I know no so cry no so no you man GV plate.
Aye, okay.
Who by name was area.
And you're the other by Council, Mammy Musa, a year me cause a yabako a cause about the member about the yes, ye Article 71 or say trend clause no article nephew are yeah process referendum near the but before that honorable council many politicians are mass and
no don't worry
yeah cause I confer on you what's so called you can't be addition yeah what's your dear sir who deserve can be who deserve can be but sir you know now who church first lady did him say
yeah
there were 2 lawyers or mere consultants to that committee in the person me say a day in entiasia na say contemplation about muchima omo extend 71 no kan first ladies na ye issue no what they say omo refund this Canada allowance near there more money no refund but there contemplation about muchima omo de omo kan because even the report we no suggest say Kenya ex-president act be regulate former president omo a monument here the mo kai say President Rawlings there be as President Kufuor de wanye President Kufuor there wanye there was an issue
there was an issue even the cast there was an issue
nti wanje abesi ne President Rawlings the if you know President Mahama if you know cause also man farmer no
yeah be farmer no
so that issue is also pending just that na ketua na eba
but right
but but say he was entitled to former president is entitled to a house
well okay
and he was deprived it almost suggests one of the suggestion committee in the
ex-president's act
so that it will outline obiawo kwa de obeje and the fatal
one way to charge costs on the consolidated fund can be said by the constitution sorry and I say emrada ho act be
okay
see was act no ho and the stipulate and as the outline near man wo mu say nipa na ekwa emra na say manaka baako because okay President Kufuor time the issue was even about how many cars can he even take away so okay that was the debate
yes
cars was not I think it was about 10 or 6 Mr. Mekani here now as not the 10 na economy say the be also no over 6 na nko bibi I stand for
and then the bodyguards you bet you omo kanyina that was an issue
there was an issue but if Samrana ba it will then clear all these things now you who say final de ko me master be can say 50 today gone
I think so far President Kufuor and President Mahama de na be ya asempa
of course I mean President knows unfortunately he didn't stand the test to see it President Mahama
President Mills no EGYASO no crab obeto chinuhese committee no okase onye report
and now so ma na bu musa saga kra nya issue
exactly
I remember it very well yeah but say it mean say act no to ho dia na stimuli na ye going forward
okay
nti ye finna de ko ibehunu ne say experience bi kofia anima say de man ndi wo kwa we entitled to one car oko America another President Obama, even another Yakra Trump book. The system tells you how many security guards you are entitled to. They will tell you. At the Honda. How many? As I say, my car actually. And for the protective secret service for now even protected. But this time, no, it's not be as say now with Abamuno. It be as now 20 at first. It be now it be a 5. So that's it. That money ya cut to. Never na betray. It's a float na be and I'm not making be first lady CD. Some years back near Bakopo, Afia. Yeah. Bakopo near. Former first lady, moving cancer, former first lady, near Bakopo. I am Mrs. Nadupe. But a nay, President Kupoyo, Nana Kundu ho, what device phone base more like Yaluma, ho, Mr. Misata, Venezuela, Mamina du Mills, Madame Lolina, 6 in my case. Lima, exactly. Any other day. See, what was Fatia, our free manner. Fatia, I think Fatia, yes, we see you can go over that. So, wait for the numbers are going up now. It is literally there's no more than Kawana. Because a free fire tiasi. That be a moment they say, my soldier buying. And a woman said they are not really captured. Okay. But what they are in front of the constitutional one. Yen Nikran, you not less than 6. I know. It is a Yabagina say, okay. At the Chian de San, you have to back 4 years BO. The possibility is that we be a union, a 50-50. Would marry, would lose. So lose no coffee, then that's what they call. Should you always come back to the table, say, at Diana, I see a demand on Yabakontoka? President or former president office, Yabakontoka, because as you see today, President Mama in the office near Abandia. On one office, but you're the office, it's not for the state. That be so, Mamma, Yamano. So just here, residents or Tim, and yet for the state. And one idea, but why does that decide the man? And I am on one trying to fear no more maintenance allowance. Yeah, okay. You interest any man. Then you who said the ad will spell out exactly. So act in the bar, but just any more now. Because act in a via Yanni Betron. So that's it. Yanni Betron, so send your passer and your watch. No, that is an answer, but it was a reference and what sir. It is a watch on and that. Watch on ye, never not got natural. So that's it. So the buyer said nothing I can. On the constitution, never an action. On I also did your trophy. Yeah, trying to soldier lie. In the car, soldier for baby. So that's it. So I think, sir, that act in there, that recommendation, I strongly agree with a committee. No, okay. A suggestion say, Yam Bibi Samra. Okay. Name why name me a quanum no chinabino. And Kubasi, the scene run by beam. Because what have you had here? 2024, automatically Leonardo is going home. 2024 no coffee so time na so yeah only the automatically on no coffee yes it work coffee with the scene and no yi this is some na ma you see it again if there should be a change in government so na committee so said the NDC force na yeni and once honorable say law no there a recommendation that they have made. Okay. So it is now up to parliament to say one mo so executive but because executive na say dem na beto money. Na mo hwe na mo bo na mo nyamra bi betima boa for the future. Okay, President Kufuor in his own interest it is good for him to make sure say law is passed. Answer. I'm telling you. Yes, and so by oh, of course. Me see you see number size bi. Obesan hu bi. Yo. Council firefight a science change clause on referendum process. Na link to constitutional review. Are you aware say constitutional review commission is sitting on? Sir, Article 71 issue we buy ana. I think 2010 yes, Professor Moses, I think I buy it. I think I think they suggested my recommendation say yes, I'm sure you. Yes, I'm sure Article 71. Now, the committee no recommendation any parliament and then first and second ladies matters are rising. And yes, son of yes. Okay. So, Osha Mran Shishaya courts and answer judge. Judges say omutina na say assembly ewo ho a enim rano mana imrano yanchro no pefe say yeni say and amenye say. So I mean when the law is silent on a situation Mrama
court no an inherent jurisdiction.
Okay.
Omutumi pronounce it using the powers as judges seated. Yes. But Article 71 is silent on first and second ladies. Okay. So the question is, Parliament that inherent jurisdiction to pronounce on it or not? Another question. That's what you must all look at.
That's why the approval, no?
Yes.
Approval by after the committee's recommendation.
Yeah.
And no can I say before that.
Before that.
Okay. Even after the approval, do they have? Does Parliament has that power
to confer that right on them? That
right on, because the constitution is quite on it. So is it
not true, sir? That procedure in Article 71 Parliament has that power. Or the committee need the recommendation by Parliament bejiatum. Otherwise.
Proceed, but the category of persons constitution now quite on.
Okay.
Which is the first and second ladies. Parliament was had to mean. Say make it pronounce an law and as a decision on that.
So committee near constitutional body. Does the committee not have the power to expand? Article 71.
The committee does not have the power to amend Article 71.
Only separate one.
Oh wow, okay.
So on that
and 92 ni nyina anti the omo year constitution no na the omadwum say forever and ever no 71 the be 71 is
so the constitution is a living organism. It grows as we are growing.
Inti mo na mo ka say anajasi so one can say say it grows no. Now if it grows no more grow no the first lady in the second lady.
It goes through the proper channel.
Thank you.
Okay, which in this case would have been what?
Referendum. So sister, the gun.
It didn't compare some of the first lady in the second lady come on. Only a referendum would have brought them
Thank
in.
you.
Of course, so never said 71 there. And this idea then just make a different law for them.
Serious, that is the position of the law.
I see.
And also now say 2 lawyers come. But maybe the contemplation that went in. So Adrian a course emrano
okay.
Adrian said anyway, omo kan ba de bia momuska. The momu we ntin. Adena says canon no na de mo no. Yen formalizing no. Na Ghana for hu say da fi bia na say busumi bia no na say every 3 months bia no. Say any adima first and second ladies. And any adrian by until so in the quest of the executive to be more transparent, and no I want to propose no free buy. Until adrian pa. But just that the underlying legal argument in favor.
Okay.
And the committee lawyers no more also bomb in so say way they entrenched, but the way I know let me say dada. So say enya that means we all along have been indulging an illegality. And the illegality the moment kwame so legalize.
But which that legalization is illegal. An attempt to legalize an illegality also is illegal.
You don't fight an illegality with an illegality.
Why would this guy who German first lady say illegal?
Illegal. Sarah na kwa I know idea this problem we now, but Sanka constitution here clear. Say yemfa first and second ladies in count and I inform count and I don't think we will be here.
Okay.
I don't think
I have very interesting point now making it only a referendum. And I'm combating me the first lady and second lady abeka.
I was at 71.
And then one say how come the whole parliament or more approve committee report. Any committee nankasa mpanifo akese nyina could not see that this is an illegality, smuggling itself to do an illegality.
I behu but on be mani egusu kakra because it was coming from a good intention. Ana I don't know so dada.
Okay.
Say illegal or illegal egusu ayeye.
Okay.
And the dia muma yempe kwan bi no legal.
Okay, nti council but say see our first lady na return edin isika na ba no. Second lady so the need aba. Omo kwase say omo malodi na pressure so no so funny there. I don't know why obi ambo Nana Kredu anaya mameta izakufo ne Mrs. Nadu Mills no ne emis obi ambo omo din. But ordinary aba na say they okay say illegal. Refunding of the illegal money no and also you be classify it.
I don't know why mama Rebecca ni Samira mo de call e bia na politics na wo hu na de na de ade no but and ade a waye no abra emra no enka say illegal de enya illegal
but say emra no so nka say illegal
yes hona plenty no emra no ye quiet na amanfo bi ye ye declare say illegal and they say I may abasa ye abanasa office say the way a man focus on the baby, or the aba not because of the law,
out of pain,
or the aba out of maybe politics,
and
maybe a social commentaries. A man for a man and koye man until person in whom from the aba. But or more imagine that I don't think they are under any obligation to return it. Oh my! It shows that they are caring. It shows that they actually do not want to get into this whole. They can equally get people to defend them. Me met my friend John call program me. Kasan I didn't say what I didn't say that. Me say I na my church no mu. Ana John bra na my church no mu na okay. Say Sunday tie the other na muma and call out. Obetumi aka say no. Go and then let Ghanaian know that yes bia mafa koti commission na me wi aga na sika na de na me ho exactly na yan kan nko Ghana fo asom but she feels that struggle no up and down no nyina na emwa twa no pa no de man physical no na me on say ye mami ye mami first dey kan say wonim na I know her privately or you be on pen no answer. Yes, kasaya ne din pa kasaya ne din pa anti say e ba say afi ne din e ko up and down ye papa nanado de ono a politician born politician de ono de obo ne din ono he has a skill to actually but when I think the way in some say ojuan letter or cho buy a otumo say in some man for keka fa ho no asa ono faculty commission or bo Ghana kro no abra ono mom na anase babia owo no ono ba be wa na do no na onye president o dey as here no onye president so she
Have you heard just even a quick one, I think, sir, committee, no, they should have maintained the name allowance, not salary. Because a salary is given by an employer to an employee. And thank you. And an employee has a job description. All the persons who were named, and as officers now, you're naming what 71. Job description me bobo be there how back in some of them not all of them there soldiers here but you anymore with more here and I'm sunti ye tuomka first lady we need a clear cut job description. 2 one year employee to the country ni kundi wa employee to the country because I'm not doing it's ye try the car and just see but you can see a more no allowance to run the office because of office. And so then already inside the theater, they were giving allowances in the past. Okay? It's a non issue. An allowance, I'm told to say it was even quarterly. Yes. It's a issue. But so because a woman salary dear, then it means that what may be all. But to be honest with ourselves, Afia, it may be anyhow. So that's it. Enti enoni hula balu inyao. Ebiem se oka se wa refund the allowance jina maya. I want me a very big question. If you say, what were the people talking about? Almost salary, no? You see, I say you be more salary. Now you back the till to 2017. Near my salary. They were not complaining about the allowance that you have taken in the past.
But you mentioned it. Then this mentioned it that he's already been given this amount of money. The Chiano from 2017 to date. No, I'm calling number. You mentioned it.
TUC young Avia TUC for statement. TUC statement was very emphatic. Almost they are aware the money has been paid to them.
They are aware
from 2017 no at their salaries, not the allowances. The their salary in their mom. So they should fund those monies.
Okay. Okay. And the 2 easy for no, we're referring to salaries, not the allowances.
Allowances and they want that. And there's will be a
salary, no, and I say allowances cum salary, no.
Sorry, man.
The first lady and the second lady at the Aban or return.
What kind they are making reference to allowance. They are just telling us, I mean, say salary, you say allowance.
Whatever came to them, they return all to the state.
I want more problem. If you say indirectly, there are some other allowances that you already enjoy.
But
are you aware of
it's more or less an allowance in a way. Fuel at the mount. And I say, you car we use it's like allowances, no. Office no you run them because personnel are more and they are paid.
They are paid by our minor.
Of course. In the announce way.
It is a genuine return and your returning office. No, I know
there are someone's
there's no constitutional office. Because party said there's no constitutional or legal office created for them.
There is no
job description. It is our return. It is our return. Officer staff.
Cash allowance. The other allowances. My questions are you keeping them?
And what would be the justification for keeping them?
Good. So and you have made it clear. In fact, don't come invest Mrs. Bamia letter now. Was it on pay anything from the state again?
Future payment. What future cash payments?
There because all the to me and come and letter now.
What if you are the Mrs. Bamia, not the uncle? I'm the quite very short.
May read letter now. May read letter.
It's what I say. So, maybe I don't know how. You see, the CNO, I said, what the ones home before the
sir.
Which is wrong. At some of the bar, one more no not doing back on my what I say. And you and I all know, say, Yatraka, say, not a new council committee doing Bashata 71 anymore. Yakawa. Okay? And to see what I show us and to between a salary, according to information, yet to see and just say, yet PSS salary number, yes, I'm quite no question. And yet, Yamawa. And a month for can no one not allowance I would you.
Okay.
Ya can want some name, dear Mr. Fabranas also both now, the allowance or salary will be about their brain. In a way, Mimi is very unfortunate.
Sainty.
No.
And a double standard, so keep it all the other things. I'm reading the letter and I a first a second lady is Excellency a Samira Baumia in consultation with her Excellency the Vice President. His Excellency the Vice President will refund all allowances paid to her since 2017 and will not accept any monies allocated to her in pursuant to the recommendation of the Professor Ya Intianwa led committee as approved by Parliament on 6 January 2021. Mrs. Baumia continues to be committed to the service of the nation to deliver the humanitarian humanitarian that means she will keep the office.
Oh,
of course.
One more private job now voluntarily one fan. Obi anu ni question because I demand that so you say non-governmental nti aban ni hu ensam kan biara one na we decide say obey NGO na we and I would choose which way you want to go. I mean that your area of interest obi dey say obehwe nkwala say be wo mo no mafiri mu obi say no obi obehwe kunafo obi so we say obi anu dey ono say eka na koma obey nti ndo so because obi anu ni asem bia. The point we are making say ade na mumie no nyina ye no asa bufuo bi na mumie ade ade
e ndo otumi say bufuo first lady the letter no ka say Ghana farmer ayet so ye nipa bonefo be do ni
ba na e me sirka we letter no say o kan first paragraph so o mie no nyina ade na o me in consultation with na me say na scan ade mama no mudi kan consultation
asna mo
was not na wodi na say yes if you see Gabriel there and also go consultation na you see Gabriel
say omo power no munya free member no until they will consult them before they do that
na wodi no consultation na wodi
no ni asem no but omo consultation say we would not be in the bedroom to know whether there was consultation
if you many a very nice
Gentleman.
But then this is for the end is none of the one in Mujem. Oh, by a discussion.
That's the way they can.
I do so jet to the
MPP.
Oh, sir. Say won't say the lawyers, but Mama, yes, a craft him. Dispassionate legal discussion.
I am come out. Yeah, you know,
no. I
am first lady. Be all your chrome in Ukraine to be so defended.
This in MPP, not to end this in. Sorry, maybe MPP, not to end this in me under dada. And yet,
sir, Munim no.
The dada.
Munim Mohodada.
The dada. Oh, I
see. Okay.
And I'm a boy.
Okay. Okay. It's in Ambako Parliament, no? Okay.
Me Parliament, me there 20 chance.
So they are 20 chance. 52 na Sikana.
What was that? I didn't say. Your convention, convention, can your laws. The way we do things every day, it might not be in the law, but a kind of day-to-day like living. Long is time in a buyer. The wife here, a Thomas wife here. You can't assemble your mama wife here. Father wife and so with their vice president. Or mono, who couldn't be near president now on the nama. Now, so if you sorry, I know what I'm sorry. A man for baby feel. Pressure crying was a first and second ladies. As so say MPs ni ministers no view.
Yeah.
Pressure I down musu, societal pressure ye mount or musu. The be sorry now we are back. We be so now we are back. So you know it is just in line say ebe mom bibia they will be engaging charitable organizations. Ombe ye ma military
I don't know munyansa na omaba. So omo ma power they are equally wives of the candidates.
Yes.
But omo power afa na mbe humanitarian work na.
Society no ye ma omo kun no position bia abantu am kan do some ni bia. O dey say
nti mu kun no mba power na mo je oman sika dia. Na mo hunu NGO adwuma ye.
Yes, sir.
Ba mo opposition na say mu kun.
Say omo adan so eni be kan say na wo kun ye adwuma so aboa Ghana na wo so ba wo be adwuma ta na chi wo so na wada. So I think it is just in line in order say ombe side no. Now my say the abane say sikana ye tua mom whether justified or not justified the amount over the years. Office here menu aka say ye tua work sika na ye maintaining office ye man car ye man we mu nyina no. Rollins UGB Mahama UGB.
No, we are not disputing those facts.
And am I am quite too much. Say there was so pa ni John Mahama ni nanado. Young kind of
no ben
ho pa yemfa tamus and be and back in the different
I didn't
oh and your mama no buy a baby one time and our instance of a dan or so baby and I was
he's allowed to come back to come back
and he wants to come back.
I'm running Tiano,
fine. I'm running Tiano, but he wants to. He is on a comeback mission. He's on a comeback.
So also tries and 3 times.
I also try. Nana do try say as I know we.
I try 2 times.
And Nana do try 3 me boy. It is a mama cast of baba.
And until no need no. The no can say the name who pass na and
yeah.
They say John Mahama Nanado and the end was to say. Yeah, mommy Mrs. Lodina Mahama. Sika a corning some figures via a bar out. The calculate
and then your salary, allowance
figures, me calculate here no. Now need a month, 1 month 23,000 Ghana cedis. Now the wife dear are returning and saying, calculate 16,000 a month. Can do the calculation and see.
No, but that's not possible. Say the beer, Afibio increasing on Tiadena.
It tells you that somebody is taking less from the pocket, from the coffers of the nation, and somebody took more than necessary when he was there.
Oh, Mona, full disclosure.
Yeah, say, yeah, no, you can't say, sorry, and you cheer with retrospective effects, all kind of didn't say. But 16,000.
Oh, but it was done, senior.
Or more than I was a German, who calculates 23,000.
But
Lodina then 23,000
per
month. Per month. Now they also have backdating Ukraine 16,000.
But there's no backdating.
Why Anna protect your coffers?
Okay.
They say the only say, Mrs. Nanado or the day aba.
Sunday was in work from people.
Or the aba, or the aba. But me the aba. Yeah, mamma did not find the aba. Or no, Quacoji. Or no, cousin work. One found by Quacoji. I wasn't working.
Why the number Quacoji? Lordina, they were
no, cousin work. Okay. Lordina, cousin work. On found by
Quacoji. Council Unini said the Abeya Obiadne, the Abba, especially that NDC Becan, so no more Quacoji's Canada. Is morally obligatory say wasenka Lordina didn't
it is not.
I saw the bar.
It is not.
Oh, I saw the bar.
We are so up your salary. I wouldn't your work and want the salary. And then just if you seek a blame because we need money. And yes, I won't say. I am telling you, and I won't say. And no more can to grant them. The mother component and then the Kaya in Uganda.
Okay.
We didn't ask you to bring it.
Okay.
When I was a wolf.
And I did Lordina then move into a family.
The most of food.
Money
on the allowance na waje no e na masipa se mo bedroom ye echeche mra ni nyiramu e de my lawyer Alexander Chumbeima private legal practitioner ana lawyer ni sa no ni nua be ma lawyer John Abote enso private legal practitioner na o masipa so o menya abocha bedwudwa constitution nim ama article 71 no make us say no to EGYASO say nye easy see ebeyi o say entrenched clause just say can you mampeni Rollins what time no mo ye constitution no mo de credo atum no mo de atupum enti gisi akofa sa credo na padlock na da pum no ba ansa na abebie enye sa article 71 kan de o be dia kosi de till the kingdom come enti o se gisi referendum enti ya Ghana ni am starting nwe ye ho na ye starting pekwan be referendum ni agi esika back enye sa pa de lawu ye be tue sika na ma ne ade efekra na be time Gosin classic was if you are good evening pa mehwemo na sister Gloria ozu we duwe fashion me am fashion designer duwe fashion word dan so ma thank you good evening en come akwesi bo achi no say if you are we serious as a nation hey ade we so yakwa na entrance clause just a referendum ne ade yi ene Ghana ya wu fully afenyo no say Lordina was the vice president's wife before the president's wife it says kana wa jini nyinada yan kanche Lordina no face kano emranye sa yeso Ghana for the yentiase ne yentiase ochna emma no kra kwame kachi wasi mitie opa na swad lina boache miami ni papa Connecticut wasi where they elected to the office wasi where they not elected to the office to serve and I say womum and omo yen Ghana for ni embe sumo hey wasi what are they telling us now say that omusika no kra so wasi we will not allow them to twist our minds a mind game and MPC ministers in Namudi a play no yentiase ne yentiase enchina how do you go and borrow ukobo besia na de ababe twianko I say hey na Ghana pa are we serious what a wow sword and sword so come cost papa say fix the roads fix the railways fix the common sense na munya se musisi ye no Sylvia Koko tetechu wasi if you speaker no faint bacho ma ye ni ya ma pa na Leo Krani man no so vim lady Yakopo share for this message we ya ade aba and he said why very consistent on this EGYASO issue boy ni Charles was Yakopo share if you mu ye adwuma na mu bie Ghana fo ani me yete law no ase nana ochi asefoma ate no say Ghana pa de na NDC ochna MPP just say de bia obi apeso to Ghana mo na Robert Ofoyi no say vim asem no kra no na wo ka no na Master P no say I'm enjoying the show power London go Mensa Pillar 2 no say thank you topic wey important topic pa anti me to our hashtag no so hashtag say no to EGYASO Kwame Vest or say thank you for this topic say if you wunya ya same way mu the facts are why consistent no cry why are there part no mo te say eh na Ghana we sika sa na sika ba MPs minister dia muntia munkwaje bo say muntia eh and Oti support say no to EGYASO or say if our leaders don't understand this kind of language the omo ya ne say said you obi ka so obi be show obi asum no ya almost omo njai and Yusuf apusi winning was say Ghana pa I just need a loan to buy to buy a spray na me the spray me cocoa farm so me nya bi moti aji loan e de koto car e de man crofo na are you people serious? Joshua Sensor or say people are suffering if ya moti wana mo drink cars ho na catch omo say me say omo you all right ana Dennis ewua was say now that first lady ni second lady do omo sika na ba no ladies na aka no omo so da ben na lodi na no ya do omo do omo sika beba Clara Amaka atwe okpoti was say if is it is wrong to threaten our journalists. We in this country we are in this country when someone threatened a secret journalist and the person died. This is so wrong. That's a young or sister, don't you think our mother Ghana no Ariana? Uba Barcelona, yes, our Barcelona, that's a Barcelona. Kojo Mensa, Kojo Asempa Furniture Works was indeed lovely program. If you never enjoy program work, Masiadum. Rather concern us to talk about Nanado and then a bad governance. Don't compare, we will compare. What you say, Jai? We will compare. Comparison between changing from NDC to MPP to NDC. What I say? Nana Kwesi no say NDC MPs can never speak without mentioning EC chair's name. Mami we no mo ES gas nyina your baby am dey akwakofa. Richard Odo champion no say I love you if you POKUAA no crowd can you always speak to critical issues and partisan issues. And Daniel Adu Junior no say if you are just wonderful. I just can't stop listening to you. Ni issues are picking issues out the bano. Esiama Beneza say ka chair minister Kwakwa free so nyai the okay cannot cry. He cannot give any justification. E wo cast na minister yen year article 71 ni nyina referendum or no referendum yen twam. Nana POKUAA no say if you good evening pa me show from US. Na article 71 no pa ne yen yi na say CEO so when yo yen free ho was say asema ye catch omo eno Abbas was if this is the problem of Ghana leaders. They cannot take care of Ghana for but omo ba no ma be kan de omo de Ken Kiki no say if thank you for the education ne wo the lawyer for na ba mo omo nyina ba be cheche mama no his willing share no say honorable free please catch Ghana for no kura wom ka woje any else gasha moje membe nyina be ka say na ministers bre mo bre da ben na Ghana for from the yemre Dominic Owusu no say this is the reason why the MPs ni ministers on for some ye rich amoye omo sombo eche Ghana for ya ka ye nyina na ye bre wo de also kwaje ka digital hazard or see if you are not meant for attending funerals any wedding enti catch on abo free ye ne MPs say ya mamo card na mo se mo de kwa ye ne obi ansoma am wa yi ase munya adwuma no na munya ayie no Isaac Bandi opeso trolling mo see if you as a kotoko supporter say see House of Alpha League no see them patro I'm not in Ghana when it comes to House of Folk issues. I'm in Kwabere. I'm thinking about myself. Men drain house will come back and collect a bonkele cap na mo se mo agene mo kwa mo abozigi wini we enko baby ama sani o se Kwabere comfort program na nice papa mo eni adwuma Dominic Owusu maka udie was in the MPC ministers so mo important doctors and nurses nyeden teachers nyeden and Richard Kwaku Sam o se more fire vim lady mo eni adwuma mo ye na Odani Ventures ewo macro junction okuma so say good job ene nemo ye no Austin Abuaji no so no S gracia we are starting hashtag ne dada hashtag say no to S gracia Isaac Dakuno say hey amagana ye be bra magana ye nya hwe wate ye de ye fi anu kopem bo mo de mo maji S gracia Isaac Dakuno say they will pay them in secret afia ja o mo kra say ska mo si o muti o nya be kwa in secret folly afenyo no say lordina ne nkofo ni nyina mo sika o majo mo famra ena ben pipim o say lordina Yebusan so fani sika mna afedi oso mfama sa na mo kan ho Fred Mensa no say let the president give ministerial appointment to first lady ni second lady no munya azan siketua no mutua de akakoma onye de hienie wo meye rose ma emayen juniors kato o sister MPCC attack you because of Carlo no a catch you so munya adwuma nyasa na e be attack you mo akoso mbe so musuban because MPO minister they cannot compare themselves to the minister ono so no de odeba eno no na ebusa for 10 abo enti yemfa ensianum se ne na masese mu nyina mo ne eye program no ma ye na honorable Richard Champo asem no say se ne be o munya adwuma ne bio o se kra o munye o my recommendation akoma parliament say MPs Carlo ne twam o mbe nante aba parliament se sa anso mo so mo from wo yi ase o mo ma ena wo so a wo be hia mo yi ase abe mo mo yi bia no mo so be ke koma dwene e de akere mo pa o se nkofo attack o mo nobody has the right to attack anybody ena o mo say ye am ye o mo niti ena o mo aye recommend mo njimu sika o mo so mpesika no enti MPs nyina so mo njimu sika o mo so mo asema o makoka no na busia fo aseda de ye de ba ma this way chocolate drink de o hia ni nsuo hia wo hia sikire wo hia milk pacho so ye person ma esgasha cry you to you be somebody patriotic circle what e do me market what me am tema setema come to 2 anase bia come to 1 come to 4 ashama now to get to patro twa this way papa no boss mame you be na enjoy ope cry na du koda we wapi onu a wo de okwa wo de masa ye nyina ye buru pepepe don't worry memeti na me de sia na menom ba wo de opapio na wo de we de ade obi anya obi asa patro facility pro me na o masipa mo wom na bo siesie offices ne ufie hospitals ne ade o clinic wo kama ebe ti say de bro ni because squeaky clean that is a problem bia anyone won say fa o problem beto o mani no mo clinic bibia say covid ne say asama ne home so we are crossing 2000 udi agrona ka say o ho no ma yetan anasa edeti un clinic waso be ye patro ko facility pro no mu siesie ho mawo office yo edie yo market store na wo nkura ye real niema wafa na simple for facility pro for ne fa spray be spray kunkum nkura kese me ana me ka ma say yes Ghana nkura wa hapa kwase EGYASO market tema come to European market nkura ho wo mu chenkusie kusie kura mfa no ba uko New York Queens ne bronze enkusie ho no the whole world enkusie aya mo nkotwa sa video no nkusie na wo bronze na yi no emechrem bronze ene Queens nkusie kese mo entra Ghana na na NGS gashes kani efensie Ghana wate na Ghana no eheda anya bad kra esa e be fa ne se pamu penifo na na youth no maba na maba be siesie Ghana ye for facility pro for no mu siesie obro no so office bibia ma 0302 973 801 and also betima from 0302 973 802 normal besiesi ofie nyina e de ama ofie e be ye fine aseda kese nkoma Foster ni nuanom High Speed Media Institute for wo eye Kakalika Plaza wo Spinters Road e kira de ho no ma school for no mo monetize say o mo che madam they say na oye introduction say na oye no abisa fa mo si anum say medam say e ma mo nyina mo aniti nyakopon ya adma Wednesday there be next week Monday e be share Monday Wednesday na ye chese ye de abro memenda ye be share wo critical issues Friday so ye be share wo UTV kasebo eso anwumre me fa seda kase ma me producer ye ra Mr. Odame onana da ma no manage bibia Kojo Hansen okwa up and down nyina sound no manager o miamia bibia de ma fe ma bankro oba chese o gina body a chese wono no ye social media ni afra no pa nyina onae oye adwuma so esgasha sister coins kra wonye esgasha bi so be ye adwuma sa o tie nyina o tonko ba still sister gina na so a wo ye adwuma ye bro ye bre pa abushafo okoda wa bompa ya me ye nyina because nipa hia moa bompa so ma nua no matina ka akwa mo ton ice water anadwi wo be fa 37 na nkofo gina ho ton ade anadwo challenge easy o enye easy MPC ministers mo se mo bre your ordinary Ghanaians are suffering anadwo fa 37 airport obo na boys on paper win screen animu no mo gina enye easy o ground enye ekom den anyankopon be hwe so anopei enwumre ye nyina ye ndeye akopon ya adma be hia good evening